This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. So here we are. You guys have just fought an Illithich and conquered it. You've delved deep into a hive mind of mind flayers. You had an epic battle with an Ultrathid just outside the Illithich's lairs.
We have a butler now?
You have a butler?
Butler is a...
Well, we have a rat that communicates with the
training, competence,
This would be
being able to act under their own free will.
This will be a part of the side story that Tarek does not include in the
We have
overall
a
epic.
brain-dead refugee.
It'll be in my tell-all book.
It'll be it'll be the memoir on his deathbed.
On the plus side, you do have a rat with 2 brains. One to share.
The rat is to control the butler.
You're welcome to that. Just keep him out of my living quarters.
You know what? Tarek gave Trash sentience by giving him 3 laws of robotics. I think he could do the same to this guy.
Well, he already had sentience.
He needs a brain. Okay,
well,
clearly.
we can cast that restorative spell that grows back body parts. Maybe it'll grow back his brain.
Yeah, and then we'll just give him morality, and it'll be fine.
I'm gonna say let's just keep him how he is, though.
You don't want the help fighting back. But you guys managed to crawl through the dungeon. You managed to switch Dolus and Tarek back.
Yes. After much proclamation by Tiny Tarek that he was in fact Tiny Tarek.
Yeah. Tiny Tarek also almost got devoured by acid.
Yeah. And then he remembered that as Tiny Dolus, he had a levitate
You
spell.
had minutes in that body, and you almost killed him.
Yeah. It was fitting because I screwed up one of your spells, so if I die, we would have reincarnated again, and I think that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
And you guys also defeat the invading force of Illithids who were trying to take back the hive. You fought in epic level.
Is that what they were? I thought they were all just on the same side.
Oh no.
No.
You fought the Illithich who dropped a prismatic wall and separated the group and flew around and eventually got toasted by a fireball. Yep. And unfortunately, during the process, the box of souls that Frigg had warned you about so many times before, which actually was casting magic and whatnot.
He did tell us not to touch that, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
did.
Well, we were outside of the prison. So we had no idea anything happened.
And Aquiana decided to try and chop this thing in twain and ended up getting sucked into the box.
What happens when you try to chop something
Man,
in
I
twain?
just rescued her from the astral plane.
Yeah.
Now this?
Movies tell us never to check what's in the box.
It's almost like there's a downside to traveling with a totally reckless homicidal maniac.
Brad Pitt gets a bad rap, but he's always got really good advice. Don't look in the box. But you learn from his mistake. Don't ever look in the box.
Morgan Freeman tells him not to look in the box.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, so the prismatic wall falls. You are again in this purplish chamber. You see the structure of the room going up, creating arcs and kind of like a fanged mouth at the top.
This place is just nasty.
Yeah, it's a pretty awful place. We also don't know what's in that water yet. I don't want to know.
Yeah,
well, don't go dipping your hands in at the same time as someone else again.
I will say, though, I will put a... Where's my counter? I am going to put a counter on Hakliana being inside the box.
So, yeah, okay. None of us actually saw that happen.
Yeah, just you.
Because we were...
Oh, no, you had the blind.
We were all outside of the... I was blinded.
Yeah.
And outside of the wall. So
okay.
I don't think any of us actually saw that happen.
Yeah.
Right.
So, as the prismatic wall crumbles down, you actually just see the...
Victory!
You actually just see the hooded cloak where you wrapped it over top of Hakliana.
Oh no, I was inside. So
Yeah, you were
I
inside.
would have seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you were actually blinded.
But I was
by it.
blinded.
Yeah.
But maybe you at least heard
You
something.
would have heard like
Well,
Hakliana
you
getting sucked
saw
in.
your cloak that you put over top of her,
Right.
over top of where the box is, and no Hakliana whatsoever.
Hakliana?
Magician.
Hakliana. Where'd you go?
Is everything okay, Pela?
Yeah, I think I got him.
No, Hakliana's gone.
Yeah, you got it.
She disappeared.
What? What do you mean disappeared? Did she die?
Well,
Where's her body?
I'm not here.
Did that thing get her?
Maybe? I don't know what happened. Last thing I remember, I had thrown my cloak over her to protect her from the, what was it? It was because the prismatic wall was blinding us, right? I couldn't actually see anything. I just did it by feel, and then she was gone.
Should we inspect the box?
What is the box?
I think it's the box that, what's his name? Figs?
Frig.
Warned us about.
The box of souls.
Yeah, it's the soul box, so we probably shouldn't touch it
I do our Arcana check
Okay.
on it
without touching it.
without touching it.
Yeah, you can have.
Don't touch me.
Use your look with your eyes, not with your hands.
Oh shit! I forgot to take this dice out. My bad.
That's right. We have,
Well prepared.
we have a bag of dice.
Here, there's a whole set. Critical one!
Yep.
But my Arcana is 12, so 13.
Yeah, you rip the cloak off of this thing. You see this kind of rosewood gold inlaid box, and it's actually pulsing with arcane power.
I just pictured Tarek being like, yep, that's magic, all right.
As far as you can tell, there's a lot of magic surging through this box. It's almost kind of like a background noise where you just can't quite get a fix on what's going on with this stuff.
Right.
Oh, it's a white noise machine for casters.
For casters, for mages.
Wow. Okay. Well, this
So how do we get the souls out? I mean, souls go in, but how do the souls get out?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I thought you guys would be experts on soul-sucking things. Like, you've had so many.
Hey, look, we've been collecting these gems. We haven't used a single one of them.
Yeah, but
You
we've
know
had,
why?
we've had
Because
at
it's
least
a
two
bad
swords that
idea.
suck souls.
That's a whole other thing.
All right. Did Frigg give us any clues about how to get people out of the box?
That's a good question.
No.
You see,
No, he didn't say anything
Bond
about
said, in my best Miles Bondle impression, gentlemen, I think we have to find a way to magically extract the soul from this box. I have an idea. And you see Vondel get down, come around up to the altar. He gets down on one knee, and you see his fists begin to glow with the mighty light of Palor. By the way, we forgot to mention earlier, Miles is actually out for as I'm saying this right now. He's at the wonderful Comic Arts Festival in Vancouver. He'll be back very soon.
Zancaf.
And a successful TCAF, which was also amazing as well. Yes. But side information.
We will be taking turns
Yes.
playing the part of Vondel Loader today.
You see Vondel get down, begin to glow with the light and power of Palor.
Taylor gets excited. She's like, "Oh man, divine intervention!"
Who wants to roll the percentile dice?
Oh, not
Sure.
me. Yeah, you got hot dice.
Here we go.
18 or lower.
No, that is about as bad as it can get.
No.
You see Vondel stands like, "Oh, I'm sorry. The guiding light of Palor just does not seem to be."
Well, I'm not surprised Palor doesn't want to help out Hakliana. I mean, really? Should we be shocked?
But I feel that
Man, God's hold grudges.
I feel that the longer he's in there, the more in danger she is. That we should probably find a way to extricate her.
All right.
Well, Palor looks at the two casters remaining
all
in
right.
the group. You guys got Wish. Wish you're out of there.
Can I roll history to just see if I know, remember any stories?
This is actually a completely new thing.
Oh,
You
okay.
have no idea what this
All right.
is.
There you
Oh,
go.
sorry. Actually, yeah.
You remember the story Frigg told you before we came in here
Yeah.
about a box of
Can you tell us the story of what he told us?
Oh my God!
Okay, shame that dice.
No,
so
Using it
History,
like-
history is also 12, so 13.
Yeah. You just remember the story Frigg told you that
Don't touch the box.
when
I remember a story about a soul box.
I'm,
we were just told that story like 2 hours ago.
Out of my way.
We were all there,
I'm
Terry.
doing Arcana check on it. Natural 20.
Yeah!
Extra dice. Okay, what?
Man,
There's a little bit of you
Still
out
Tarek-ing
when I was
Tarek,
talking about
yeah.
Yeah.
So what you can tell from this, without
Residual.
casting the identify spell, is this is a box that it's full of souls. This thing is probably about a couple hundred years old. So it's got enough souls in there to fuel about 7 or 8 different Illithiches worth of lifetime. So the arcane potential in this thing is essentially it's like a giant battery that will never.
Can you attune to it?
Yes, you can if you want to.
Weird.
I don't know this. I don't know this. Are you going to keep that information to yourself?
If you attune to it, can you control the souls inside the box, or is it just a battery?
You find out when you attune to it. I've got a stat card for it that I.
Dolos, you look like you just realized something. You want to clue us in?
Nothing. No, I don't know.
So, Dolos, it looks like from the look on your face, it seems that you found a way to get them out of the box.
I don't know how to get them out. You could try attuning to it. Or you could try the wish spell. But then I might not ever be able to cast wish again.
Well, I mean, we need Hakliana. We're not going
What do you think is the safest way to get Hakliana out of the box?
One of you two attune to it then. Just do it without touching it.
Oh, Lordy. But it's going to take 20 minutes to attune. Do we have 20 minutes?
Metacontextual.
Presumably.
Metacontextual.
How long does it take to cast wish?
I'm totally fine with you experimenting with trying to the box. And I'm giving you avenues to like justify it within Dolus' brain.
It's all building up to season 4 of Dolus being the villain.
Yeah. Oh, good. Die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Yeah.
That's actual Tarek's in-game advice.
Yeah.
So I think I've made enough
All to wonder,
one-time decisions for the group, so I leave it to you guys. We can either wish or we can attune.
Wish her out of there. Come on, you both can do it. Do it.
I've used my wish spell for today. I can't. What?
When did you wish for something?
I had to dispel something that really needed to be dispelled.
I was really hungry.
He was there. We remember the body swap.
Oh,
No need to get going.
that's how we got out of that. Okay, well,
Well, it wasn't a wish. You used this highest magical power. To
Yeah.
Oh.
One
Well, then
second.
it's all on you, Dolus.
I do have.
Wish her out of there.
Let's be very specific in our verbiage.
Yeah, let's work out what you're gonna say.
All right.
I mean, we don't want to release all the other souls
Right.
in there, do we?
I think you should say, I wish for
This coming
Hakaliana's...
from somebody who.
I'm considering the philosophical implications now. I
Yeah.
mean, we
Do
probably
we want
should.
all the souls out?
They were probably all horribly, unjustly imprisoned there, so maybe we should just wish for the box to release its contents.
Also, I just checked the
That-
text messages. Miles is in favor of a magical solution to this.
That seems problematic because
Wish
we
is
don't
pretty
know what the eons have done to these souls and how it's warped them and how it's been.
He said it was like 200 years old tops.
Yeah, but we don't know how those years
Elves
have
live
affected
longer
them
than
total.
that.
Yeah, but they're not all elf souls.
We don't know what the other souls is, but I'm saying
Exactly.
You also
that
know-
it's wrong to imprison souls in anything.
It's also
if they were put here by an Illithich, we can probably be pretty guaranteed that they're not going to be friends with them.
But it's also dangerous just to release the souls and not have any care about what they're going to be doing afterwards.
You also know from
We'll be responsible for them.
you also know from your arcane check and just from the recent battle that the Illithich soul is in that box.
And the
Oh.
Illithich soul is in the
Okay,
box.
well then, no,
so
we
it's-
don't want to
so
release
it's-
all the souls.
Okay.
Let's just get our friend out there.
Okay. All right. I wish
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
you're officially casting the spell, so
that Hakaliana's soul was back in her body, and she was fully conscious and back up to full health.
nice.
In this dimensional plane.
In this dimensional plane,
Right here with us.
specifically next to me,
Okay.
nude.
What?
That's on me. That's on me.
Dolus.
Roll me a percentile dice.
Oh, first let's figure out if I explode. Okay, we're good. No whammy. Yeah, I'm still good. Just barely good.
Isn't it 33%?
Yeah, so that's 42.
42. Oh, I was
yeah.
reading it backwards.
Oh, no. I literally, I thought from a narrative perspective that would have been the last time I could cast it. It was enough you feel predestined with your dice. Like Tarek rolling ones all the time.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a bad roll.
You feel kind of like this influx of just air being pulled into the spot next to Dolus, as you just kind of hear this whooshing sound. And again, very similar to when you summon the Dryad, you just kind of hear a and boom, nude as the day she was created on the witch spell is Hakliana.
Pela picks up the cloak and immediately wraps it around her
What on
shoulders.
earth? Where's my armor?
Dolus. I mean, you
magic
got her
armor.
out good going, but why did you have to do it naked?
I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I mean, all of our equipment still be out here because only your soul was pulled in, right?
Yeah.
No, you said naked though.
No, but like, did her equipment get pulled into the box too?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's on me
So like all my weapons and everything?
Yeah.
My mom?
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna tune into the box. So let's get this stuff out. I was trying to tune into the
They were
box.
just shaking her head at Dolus.
I've got some good news and I got some bad news for you. There is a way you can get all her stuff back. Unfortunately, weapons do not have souls.
One of her weapons did.
Oh yeah, one of her
One of her weapons did have a soul.
Actually,
though.
sorry.
It was the bad one.
The Black Razor.
The Black Razor.
Actually,
Yeah.
unfortunately, because it's the Black Razor and there's only one certain way to destroy it, the Black Razor appears next to your side.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah! Well, at least I can kill Dolus now.
Halo like,
Saving that for season
attempts to
4.
hold her back.
Let's try to tune into the box. Maybe we can remove this stuff that way.
Okay. You guys take 20 minutes. You can take a short rest, heal up.
I'm gonna attune to
Yeah,
the
I
box
need to
and I'm
show
gonna
rest.
attune to
I
stuff
blew
and
through
add
almost all my key in that last encounter.
All right. So, Dolus, I unfortunately forgot to bring my stat card, but I will give it to you after the game. This is what's known as a cacophony of souls.
Sounds right up my alley.
It is known as chaotic evil.
Sweet.
Well, yeah, of course.
That whenever someone does a detect good or evil, you will set off all the evil sensors.
I almost do anyway.
Yeah. So this soul is a box that is over 300 years old and has multiple souls inside of it. They have all the knowledge and magical ability inside the box as well. So if at any time you want to ask the box a question, you can, and there is a 50% chance they will know the answer.
Sweet.
Because it's the collected history of all these people inside the box.
All right.
Wow.
However, when you ask the question, you then have to do a charisma save of DC 20 or be pulled into the box.
I do have plus 13 on Charisma saves.
I got plus 11.
This odds
What
are
could
pretty
go
good.
wrong?
Yeah.
Now, when you are attuned to the box,
Box. Where did I leave my keys?
Oh.
The last place you look, son of a worth it.
this isn't when you attune to the box.
Yeah.
You can carry it around, and you can use it to cast once per day any spell known to existence.
Whoa.
Well, then I am going to cast right now.
There are a couple of twists to this, however.
Why did you tell me?
I'm gonna let you finish.
It's not.
I'll let you
it's not-
finish.
It's
I'll
not
let
a
you
cursed
finish.
item. But upon successful completion of the spell, you must do another charisma save of DC 20 or be pulled into the box. If a creature is killed by one of the spells you cast from the box, the soul gets pulled into the box.
Okay.
And then your age, your life expectancy increases by the age of the thing you've pulled into the box.
Does he get the benefit of all the other souls that are in there as well?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just from here on out.
Just from here on out.
So wait. So my life expectancy goes up from all the other things in the box.
So essentially,
So I'm a 13-year-old who lives forever.
in theory, you got to keep putting things in the box.
You got to keep filling up the box.
So if like you kill someone who's 55 years old, your life expectancy extends by 55 years.
I'm a god.
You kind of are. You kind of sound.
Don't forget, you can only tune to 3 items at a time.
Well, I'm deattuning to my staff.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. In that case, I will deattune to. I've got the staff. Oh, I'll deattune from the from my cape for now.
Okay.
I don't need to dim door very often. Okay, so I info dump it, everybody. So I can cast any spell, but I might go inside the box. We can get Hakliana's equipment back if I
One
do.
second. I'm going to text Miles and see how he
Sounds very, very useful and also extremely risky.
I think Vondel would be very concerned with those having this amount of power. Tarek
I'm
says
being more truthful than usual because the
Tarek
fact
puts
that
his
I
hand
just thought about
on
being
Dolus'
Tarek for a
shoulder
while.
and says, "Okay, Dolus, you've been given a great responsibility and great power now, and with great power comes great responsibility. But I believe in you. You are my sidekick." And I've been teaching you all these. I've been teaching you the ways of a heroic adventurer that gives back and handles power well. So I believe in you. I trust you.
Kayla's like, I don't think he's been listening to any of those lessons, Derek.
The box is so cool.
It is cool, and what you're going to do with the powers within this box are very cool.
We can put people's souls in there, man.
But we could do, and yes, that might be a price we have to pay for putting.
Didn't we agree not to use the soul stones for the exact same reason?
Yes.
Isn't this box just another more powerful version of the same thing?
It does some pretty great stuff, though. It could really come in handy.
Just so you know, I've sent the message to Miles. Hey, so if Dolus attunes to a soul-sucking box, how would Vondel feel?
Terrified?
My guess is he's probably quite upset.
Trepidatious?
You get the frosty dwarven scowl.
I'll tell you what. I will wish tomorrow for all your stuff back.
Okay. Can't you just make the box like spit it out?
Oh, then I might go into the box, and
Yeah,
we don't have
anything,
any way to get me out of that point.
Well, I mean,
I can't.
Someone else could attune to the box.
Souls from the box, right?
No.
someone else could attune to the box and then
No, we would have to wait
wish you out.
till tomorrow, and that might be too late because my wish spell wouldn't come back for 24 hours.
You wish him out of the box. What does it matter? There's no time limit. Wish is wish.
Yeah, you can just wish for a new.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought there was a time. I thought you said there was a bit of a limit or something.
Oh yeah, but wish is kind of like.
Wish is the ultimate rule breaker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's the DM's nightmare.
Actually, I've been enjoying Hatsby.
I've been enjoying your irresponsible use of ultimate power.
Yeah, he's been monkey pawing us to death, and I love that. It's great, but I don't know.
Oh, also, your strength goes down to 3.
Oh, that's fine.
As long as he's attuned to the box?
No,
No, because I used the wish.
spell.
Oh, right.
For 2 to 4 days.
5 days.
Whoa. Are you sure you can carry that, Dolus? You're looking a little haggard.
Well, he's the only one who can touch it.
I can push it.
Maybe we should put some wheels on it. Or
Yeah,
something.
just for the sake, it's about the size of think of kind of like a mini toolbox. So about a
Okay, I was thinking like full on treasure.
So I'm like heaving and like breathing heavily as I'm trying to push this around.
You should fashion it into one of those.
Is it really heavy?
briefcases.
It doesn't look that heavy.
It's heavy that looks. I just need to. So hot.
Levitate it?
All right. Well,
no, I detuned to the staff.
Oh.
No,
I have a bigger staff now.
your cloak, right?
Yeah. No, I detuned my other staff. Now I got a staff from
right,
Magi, which does not have levitate.
Right.
I do have telekinesis, though.
Yeah, it
All
may
right.
have levitate
It does have levitate?
because there's a bunch of at will spells you can cast without using charges.
It's got it doesn't have levitate. I can't cast telekinesis though, so I will do that.
Next chance we get, we'll get Vondel to like fashion it into a rolling luggage cart.
I don't
So you
think
just
I'll
carry
have anything to do with this box.
Yeah, you will, Vondel.
You sure?
You'll help
And
us out.
I like slowly levitate towards his face, not close enough that he touches it, but
look,
it's like
Vondel, after we take care of the other soul stones, we'll just deliver it with them to the Vault of Wonders. It's already, we know, the safest place for dangerous magical artifacts like this. But in the meantime, let's use it to help achieve our goals.
Harkleyanos had a rough end this season.
Yeah. Pretty rough.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough.
In the best befitting response, I think Miles will come up with is
Yeah. The Vondel grumble.
Look, we got to hold on to it at least until we get Hakliana's stuff out of it anyway, and that's going to take a day.
Right.
Now, Hakliana, I know you weren't really comfortable with using the Black Razor anymore. Are you going to be okay holding on to that for a day until we can get your other weapons back?
When I reattune to it, does it like reset all of its negative things?
in what sense? In what?
Like it has the counters and stuff, like how many days before it has to eat a soul and whatnot.
Yeah, it's completely fresh. You can also just swing it around as a +1 magical weapon and get none of the benefits of it.
Oh, maybe I'll just do that.
A tear comes to Pale's eye. The admirable restraint. Hakliana.
Yeah, if you
Grown up
reattune
so much.
if you reattune, the soul consumption resets
Oh,
because it's a new person that it's bonded with.
So wait,
Oh.
could you just cheat around it by detuning
Yeah.
and reattuning to it every day?
Yeah, but it also has to agree to attune to you as well.
Okay.
I'll probably
So
get
this is
pissed
the
off.
sword we get sick of
Yeah.
after a couple of times.
Yeah.
Well, I might as well take the benefits for the few days that we've got, and then if it starts to get close to the timer, then I'll unattune from it. Can it hear me when it's saying this stuff?
You don't know.
That's amazingly responsible of you, Hakliana, and I support you.
Well, then let's get
You
to
can-
this.
you
I
can
shake
keep-
off the cloak.
you're-
Feels good to be fighting naked again. Wait,
Okay.
I still have unarmored defense, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
Your
barbarian.
AC is still actually
Before I do that,
pretty decent.
Yeah. Okay.
You do, however, have lost your moss cloak though.
I'll get it all back tomorrow.
Supposedly.
There's a lot of
If I'm gonna lose my wish spell, it might as well
basically
be
all of your
stupid.
gear is gone except for that sword.
The Black Razor.
Damn it.
Oh, no!
What?
What did you do with Badgerlina before? Was it on your person?
I think Badgerlina's with Horselina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't bring the
She
animals.
lives in the saddlebags. is
Yeah,
what I
right.
know.
Damn it, 13-year-old Dolus just had to see a naked girl.
I'm 13. Can you really blame me?
Oh yeah, and I lost my manual of gainful exercise.
I'll get it all back.
Will you?
Yeah, but that means you're going to have one less day to read.
That's right.
And it was already pretty tight.
No,
Not
I don't
gonna move
probably
anymore.
We had to read the book 8 hours a day for 4 days, I think.
Today is library day.
6
16
days,
hours
yeah.
of reading.
Within 6 days.
Well, if we get it back early tomorrow, I can probably catch up.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me just attune to this sword quickly.
Against alarm.
Oh, Black Razor, I attune to you.
Yeah. So in the process, you actually hear a familiar voice say, Hakliana, you are same yet somehow different.
I'm naked now.
Do we hear this voice, or is it just...
Oh yeah, no, it's
Okay.
a full.
Only Hakliana's side.
You have undergone some changes in your life, I see.
Yes, not voluntary, but I'm still as efficient a killer as ever I was.
That she is, and she's a better person now, Black Razor. She doesn't need you.
It does not matter if she needs me or not. It only matters if she delivers souls into the void.
Well, I'm pretty good at that. I just delivered a couple souls earlier today.
That was you.
Hmm?
You put yourself in the box.
Well, that's one. I killed some other things.
None of
The
these
only
have gone
kill
to
I
the
got.
void. If you wish to sacrifice yourself to the void, you need only ask.
No. I would get you far more souls than just one.
Hey, Black Razor,
In our
how
time
was
together.
the inside of that box? Were you able to eat souls inside there?
The box was of no concern to me. I am of creation that if I was trapped in a place that I cannot be, I will simply reform in a place where someone who needs me will find me.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
You
it's
chose
good.
Hakliana again?
I chose nothing. I just go where the winds of fate take me.
Well, they're gonna take you into the heads of some goblins or something. So let's do this.
Excellent. I agree with this mannerism.
Great.
I feel attuned. So
I'm still having
I
a
gotta
hard
remember
time
the
looking at
details of this thing.
Hakliana naked. Can we get her something to wear? I mean, I know my cloak really probably only covered your top half anyway.
No, I'm fighting naked now. This is much better. If I can't have my robes and things, then I might as well fight as a barbarian does. Wild and free.
Okay.
Also, with my change of genitalia, I feel a little bit less drag, so that's very useful.
Physics.
Oh,
I'm just
Or aerodynamic, I guess.
I didn't even say that.
I apologize in advance to all our female listeners.
For mechanical reasons, it's a +3 magic sword.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I've got the thing from my old character sheet, so I'm just copy
The
it
old
over.
deeds.
Yeah.
Things that happen after you kill an Eldritch.
Right. Okay. Well,
I'm too stupid to cast level 9 spells.
Oh, really? You can't catch?
No, it's been in general.
Just in general.
Yeah, so
Back is closed.
so wait, didn't we come here for a Soulstone?
yeah, it's on the top of Dolus' staff, actually.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
All right.
Carrying all the deadly nuclear weapons.
Well, if we're gonna trust you with one of them, I mean, what's it gonna
Yeah.
hurt to put them
Got
all
any
on
tape?
you?
If you ever...
You can kill us all with any
Just put
one
some
of those
tape over it.
things.
Yeah. If you start the tournament now.
What tournament?
You also got the Io Stone of Intelligence as well.
Right.
Oh, another Iron Stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Increases
Oh,
your
yeah.
intelligence score by...
Let's just pile it on to the person who's got the most intelligence.
There's also the wand of... we need to distribute these. So we also have the... we have the Iron Stone of Intellect. We've got the... we have the Gameful Exercise Manual, but I guess that's inside the box. And then we have the Wand of Polymorph, which I think Tarek was going to take.
Was it? Okay.
I don't know. That's up to you.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm already attuned to 3 things, so I don't know.
You have
we can
attunement
sell
on
it.
there?
We need money.
Some items don't have attunement, some do.
Oh, okay.
Just check to see.
Yeah, right. Requires attunement.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's fine.
And then we've got the Purple Soulstone of Intelligence.
Oh, that's the black soul stones. I keep all the soul stones together.
Okay. Oh, that's terrifying.
Wait, so we have 2 on us?
No,
right
no,
now?
one. That's just like the information sheet.
Okay.
No, we've delivered 2.
Yeah, you do
Yeah,
that
to,
too.
And we're about to
Right.
deliver the third, yeah.
So I guess we head back up to the overworld now,
Yeah.
right? There's
Yeah,
nothing
go
else-
back.
There's
Yep.
nothing else here that we need.
Well,
Yep.
slowly though. Actually, I might go inside of our rest spot if someone can
Yeah.
drag me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did-
you're looking a bit drained, Dolus. Maybe you should take a nap.
You guys did find a secret door that was the secret entrance to the Elephant Hive.
Right.
So if you do want to skip going back through
Yeah.
all the...
Well, of course.
That's
I'm
just
gonna-
that's a good level.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go inside of our pocket plane and rest. And
Kaboosh.
I'm gonna try and
try not to mess
persuade.
with.
Yeah.
Try not to mess with Alfred.
Man,
I'm
I
gonna-
hope,
I'm gonna
I
try-
hope bringing all those powerful magical artifacts in there doesn't make it explode or something. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Remember, don't go into the pocket dimension.
I don't have anything that'll explode
Oh, okay,
anymore
there
in
you
the
go.
pocket dimensions. Tragically, I lost 80,000 gold making that mistake.
As you go back to the pocket dimension, the Kuatai is still stuck in the cathedral room, just standing there mindlessly.
I try and find the rat.
It's on Tarek. So,
Oh damn. Okay, I'll just go to sleep then.
Kaboosh, Dillis goes to sleep. The rest of you are still inside the Elfich lair.
Whew. Well, you know what, Tarek? How about you haul us back up to town? I'm gonna go inside the Ruby as well, get some reading done.
Oh, okay. I
I'll
guess.
stay here and watch Tarek.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
So it's just
All right, Hakliana.
Just a naked elf and a dragonborn bard walking along.
Vondel is also going to go into the Ruby to study over the Mordrun notes,
Okay.
just for sake of ease employment.
Yep.
So it is just Tarek and Hakliana on the outside.
On the open road.
So, do you have any problems with like breeze and stuff? Does it make chilly? You
I
know-
don't feel these things.
Really.
I mean,
Every
it's
time
room
I-
temperature in here.
Whenever I don't wear, my shirt, my scales get all tingly.
Ah, that's because you're soft and weak as a bard.
Well, I don't know.
You'd never make it in
Well,
the
I don't-
Barbarian world.
Well, Dragonborn don't have warm blood.
That's true. So you should really carry some sort of heat lamp.
Oh, I do. Tarek's heat lamp.
I just cast heat metal on myself.
Yeah, gentle heat metal.
I'm pretty good at it. Now. I
Warm
can
metal.
control the degrees.
I'm warmed by the spraying blood of my enemies, usually, in a battle.
That's morbid.
But a fact of reality.
Yes. I could quite get me like this sword, actually, now that I think about it.
What are you talking to?
Sword.
I don't hear anything.
The sword, no, the sword.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
damn
hard.
it. Okay.
It talks out loud now that it's
All right.
attuned.
Okay, so we're just walking along
Yeah.
on a road trip.
So you guys make it out to make it out the secret alley or the secret passage at the back, and it pops you right into the wilderness of the Underdark. You don't know what time it is, but it looks like the bioluminescence off of the mushrooms and the plant life and the flora has kind of illuminated. And I'm going to need a survival check if you want to find your way back to
Survival.
town.
Wait, you better do survival.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the survival.
that's what you're here for.
You can help her.
That's why
That's
I
true.
paid out.
Give her
Yeah.
advantage.
What do I need to roll
You
first?
just say you're helping.
I'm helping with a 15.
You just got to say you're helping.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Although I think I will say next time you got to
25.
train in what you're helping.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
think
That's a good.
Yeah,
That's a good
no
compromise.
backseat driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hakliana, you adapt to this. You realize that if you got dumped here on your own, you would survive just fine. You remember the
Naked with no clothing.
Naked and Afraid D&D
Yeah.
edition.
Oh, he's just that friend from the bachelor party that disappears at the beginning of the party and then arrives at the very end and just naked.
But you remember from Frigg how he avoided going off of the main path and avoided any of the plant life because every time you touch it, in a very James Cameron-esque, it kind of leaves a bioluminescent glow. As it
Sure,
goes.
it's survival.
Stay away from those bushes.
Okay.
As you go walking along, you notice like
This way.
mushrooms that have arched over top and rock formations that have arched over top. Hakliana guides you aside. As you can see very quickly, sets of multiple eyes in spots begin to go up and kind of sense the approach of potential prey targets as Hakliana guides you away from that. And
Whoa. Okay, keep going.
and you, sure enough, it takes you a couple of hours, but just she has got a full-on gait of full stride going.
I also come through completely untouched, and he's covered in brambles and thorns. And
Fungus and algae, spider webs.
You know what's funny? I actually am trained in survival too.
Oh, are you?
He's not good at it.
I'm actually like silently judging Hakliana's like overemphasis on her survival skills. She's like rolling, it's kind of like a Galaxy Quest where she's rolling for no reason. I was like, does the rolling help?
No, but it makes you look cool. And as you pop out, you're at the edge of the border town again, and the Fungus Glow Inn is music's churning out, the lights are on, people are a steady stream of people going in and out as you land back in town.
How long was that walk? I'm just keeping track of how much reading I've done.
Let's see, about 3 hours.
Oh, sweet.
Man, we're on day 2. Are we on day 1 for the reading?
Just day 1.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm good. I'm good to read that long. I'm just gonna sit in there, and you guys can take care of everything.
Okay.
You gotta get your book back first.
Yeah, I gotta. If we can do a long rest, then I will use the box to wish back the thing, and then you can wish me out if you have to.
Did we already have a room in the Underdark?
That place is pretty busy.
No, you used the gem. You put it in a saddlebag.
Yeah, we just rented a saddlebag in the stable.
Yeah.
And we rested in the bag.
Okay. Do we just want to do that again? While we're
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
We get the best.
And I overpaid them like grossly. I think I paid them like 5 gold for like a
You have no
sack
concept
on a
of
hook.
like value.
Miles' response is that he's very grumpy about it.
Yes. As expected.
Okay, yeah. So Hakliana, it seems like this. We might as well rest since we've concluded the first part of our leg of our trip. How about we just go back to this back in the saddlebag?
Go and rest. I will watch. I need only Trance here and can keep eye.
Okay. I put
Is
the.
anyone in the town reacting to a completely stark naked elf with
Guarding
a
your
huge
back.
black sword?
Honestly, they've seen Stranger in the Underdark. You're in an adventuring town.
She's one of those free spirited elves.
People come back pretty mangled up. In fact, if you're walking back with your weapon in your life, that's probably an adventure well done.
Have you got all your limbs? Yes. Okay. Good adventure.
You can always regrow a limb.
If you happen to lose a limb, just as long as you bring it with you.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Yeah. So Tarek, just puts the orb back in his saddlebag, touches the orb, boop,
Oof, in you go. All right, you guys are
Hang the
inside.
saddlebag on a hook and Trance in front of it.
Okay.
There's a naked elf in the stable trancing? Do you know about this?
That is a bit weird to some people. Where it's like, why?
Hey Willie, do you looking at this?
Why wouldn't she just get a room? I don't know.
Move along.
Oh shit, she can see us.
Oh damn. Okay, get out. All right, so yeah, you guys are in the Ruby of Homecoming, trying to figure out what your next step is going to be.
Well, we should return to Mackenzie Mormon, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we got to just make our way back up to the. I guess we're at the edge of the Underdark, so we just got to back up to the
We also
to
have
the
deliver
mountain.
the information or proof that
Right.
Rondel is innocent too.
Yeah, Londo's innocent, so we actually
Yeah.
have to, we should do that on the way back.
Maybe
like,
we should on the way back. How do we do it? What,
well, like
go to
the
Dwarven
Underdark
Gate?
is right underneath the mountain, like kingdom of
The Mithril City.
Mithril City. So we're
That's
we're right here for
when we came through, it was from a tavern.
You took the smuggler's route.
but it was all within the Mithril City, which is in the mountain.
That's where Morgren was.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where he ruled. That's where
Yeah.
that's where what's brought in.
So technically, we're like under the Dwarven lands, right?
Yeah, we're under we're in the Underdark underneath. The
All right. Well, yeah. Let's do that on our way back then. Before we teleport back.
I think
to
that was
the-
our original intent the whole time. It's like
the
on the way back, we'll prove Londo's innocence.
Go by.
Just to drive by. Here's some new information.
run by, throw some documents at him. Who was that?
Check yourself.
I can't read.
Oh, that's a shame.
All right, so then we can speed along the plot, unless you guys want to do something on the inside, because I believe, Dolus, you want to get back Hockey on.
Well, hold on, we're just waiting until the next day, right?
Yeah.
So we're having a long rest right now.
Yeah, you can have a long rest. Spell slots come back. Half your hit dice come back. Hit points go up.
You know what? I'm
Down
already
to 4 days.
I'm already pretty much full up, and I only used like a few hit dice, so I'm gonna actually use the time to read instead.
Okay.
I'm just gonna read for 8 hours and not rest. Does that mean I get exhaustion?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just the first point though.
What's that do?
Disadvantage on all skill checks.
Actually, kind of
Yeah,
sucks
it's worth it. I gotta get this thing read.
Yeah, it's not bad till you get to 2.
All right, I'll take that. I'll make note that I'm exhausted. So that is now 12 hours of reading I've done with this thing. I guess my bardic inspiration goes
What's
away.
our temporary hit points nowadays? 23?
23, yeah. Still 23.
All right. I will.
Oh, my helmet telepathy?
So, and we're getting go back now. If does it get to morning?
Yes.
Okay, so
If you had my helm of telepathy, you would understand how disappointed I am in you, Dolus.
I'm in the stone. Okay, so
I'm talking to you from outside the stone.
I detuned all of my magical items except for the box, and I leave them in my room. And I come outside.
Outside the room or outside the gym?
Outside the gym.
Okay.
We're gonna give this a go. I'm gonna ask Tarek to write down the wish.
Okay.
And I'm just going to read it out loud.
Okay.
As I will cast wish through the box, and I'll tell Tarek, you can get me out with your wish if I get sucked in.
Okay.
This is all going to go well. It's a daisy chain.
Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Tarek explicitly writes to Dolus.
$2.
Explicitly writes, I wish for all of Hakaliana's gear, weapons, armor, etc.,
Let's also mention the money,
and money,
apparel.
Yeah, we actually really need to write this down.
Maybe Hakaliana should be the one drafting this letter.
Hakaliana, do you want to write it?
Yeah.
Okay. She is.
I'm not the
She is technically the smartest person among us. Well, no, she is the smartest person.
No,
she is
Ty.
high.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my blue diamonds.
You're going to explicitly list out every single item?
I think we should wish for that that all of the items which were on my person at the moment I was sucked into the thing, or in my possession, of any value, of any sort, to be returned to us next to here on the ground in good condition.
Fully prepared.
Yeah, in good condition and without any
No, in good condition is good.
constraints or
No, I like this proviso. Make sure they don't come back with anything else on them.
yeah.
With no additional spell.
In exactly the condition that they were in at the time
Okay.
that they were taken into the box,
Okay.
That's airtight.
Okay.
and
We'll see.
and that they appear here forthwith, and in
Perpetuity.
such condition as they may be used easily and without
Yeah, I think you're going overboard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna free ball this.
I'm still writing, and you're like, I'm just gonna wait.
I stopped paying attention after
All right.
sentence 5.
Palo looks at no shenanigans this time.
I hug Tarek one last time before I try it.
Okay. It's like, we are all Tarek.
All right, and I cast wish through the box.
All right, what is your wish?
I wish for all of Hakaliana's equipment of any value that she had prior to going inside the box be on her person again in good condition.
Decent.
Succinct then.
All right, give me a charisma save.
Okay.
oh god,
Here we go.
Do you want a bardic inspiration for this?
Yeah, I could use one.
I believe in you, Dolus. Bardic inspiration.
yeah. Doesn't Vano?
I got it anyway. 22 without it.
Okay, well, you got a bardic inspiration, so there you go.
Hakliana, you find just magically this brilliant flash of light on the ground, all your gear and all your items that appeared on you before you were put in the box. But you also find small things that you realize that Hawk had as well. So your lightning javelin is now back.
Yay!
All your rocks and skin flayed animals.
My animals!
Your maul is back.
Oh!
All the javelins and throwing axes you've ever thrown
This is giant pot.
Wow! This is really great.
are now back.
Like children's toys.
In fact,
Everything I've ever owned.
in fact, all the money you've ever spent on anything
That would be an obscene amount of money.
Yeah,
This
this
is
was a lot of freaking
a
money.
pretty huge pile. It probably goes like above Tarek's head right now.
Well, Dolus, what? She couldn't possibly be carrying all this.
I screwed up. I'm sorry, guys.
No, this is great. Oh, look at this.
Oh, he said
This is
everything.
the first fox I ever ate. The brains out of its skull. Look at how tiny my teeth were. It's so nice.
And Horselina and Badgelina are there as well.
What's the name? What are you doing here?
Their possessions?
Oh, wait. I dig around in the pile. Then I find the golden horseshoes. I'm like, you're going to love these, baby.
That's right.
True, yeah.
These.
Oh, we have a. Does that mean we also have the bag of holding back?
Oh, we do have the bag.
Yeah, you do have your bag of
And everything was in it.
everything. Good work around.
Oh my God! What's in here, guys?
Bravo.
I give a big old honk to Dolus,
I did it!
and I pick him up a little bit, and I shake him around, and I once again say in his ear, "We are all Tarek."
Dolus, for once, your inattention to detail worked out well.
You do not realize how close I was to killing you. I was this close. I spent all night thinking about the ways I would kill you. I'm not joking. I'm very serious about this. You're very lucky to be alive.
His smile slowly melts off his face.
Everyone gets inspiration for that. That was a beautiful moment. I thought you guys were screwed. But Dolus, you now have your bag of holding back.
That was
Oh, no, that's hot.
no, the one that Hakaliana had on her was the
No,
one
but
that
we
I
mixed up
gave to
every
her.
penny she's ever spent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one only had the flying carpet in it.
And and from what I remember from
So,
the first episode,
if there's an item there, is it the item or is it a copy of the item? Like,
it's the item.
oh, so
Yeah.
the black razor disappeared out of my hand and then appeared there.
Wait, what about Hazarwan?
Hazarwan is back.
It's destroyed?
It's a whisper.
Hela's gonna snatch it up.
No, not yet.
As soon as she sees it in the pile of like.
I'll tell you what. Competitive perception checks. Whoever has the higher roll.
Okay. I got 13.
I'm terrible for this season.
Perception?
Oh.
27.
Oh shit.
Hakaliana,
Oh, we're gonna spots it first.
What's that? Oh.
Now remember,
This
you're
is
good.
so
Wait, does it have the same effect on you that it did with Hawk? Because you're a different person now.
I don't know. What's that?
I just messaged Miles. Hazarwan is now back in play.
Crap.
Wow. It's been so long, guys.
Hela instinctively takes up a fighting stance.
Actually, I go like I go very, very like cautious around Hakaliana, and I put my hands on like really
Hakaliana.
wide-eyed. Hakaliana, this didn't end well last time.
Remember, that sword was not your friend. It
How
made
do
you
you-
do lots of bad things.
First of all, you're a different person. How does the sword feel?
Well, it's... You know, there's a lot of interesting memories coming back. We did kill a lot of things together.
Pele, get ready.
Oh, she's like got her nukes up.
Back up.
It's just so good to see the sword again. Yes.
But remember all the problems it
can
causes.
kill so many
Hakaliana.
Dolus is going back in the gym. He's too tired.
You just made a promise that you'd be killing things with Black Razor, which I can't believe I'm saying. I also don't want you to
back to
do.
my items.
Now remember, this sword is a really big problem. It causes a lot of issues.
We had to destroy it in a volcano.
We did destroy it in a volcano.
Vondo won't let you keep this.
Wherever he may be.
He's dwarf. He's sleeping.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm getting the answers from him right now. I believe he's he's writing right now. He's in a state of disbelief.
Hakaliana, how about we bring it with all these other horrible artifacts we've amassed back to Mackenzie Mormont, and we can give it to him for safekeeping.
You've never held any of the dragon masks before, have you, Hakaliana?
No, it has.
No.
We made a very specific point not to hold it.
I don't remember.
No, wait.
No, Skiz and Losine have
Yeah,
both of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I held
I held
one
on to
at
the
one
Black
point.
Mask for a while.
I held on to the black mask for a while.
I don't think you've ever held one of the dragon masks.
No.
I think I might have held the fake one.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, okay.
you get the blue dragon mask back.
Oh! Oh no! Look at this thing!
Does it?
It's not a bomb. I remember from the plague. It was a very real bomb.
Oh, it's fake. Don't worry.
But the plague was
You
real.
know, it's
We don't know that it's
blue
fake.
dragon mask.
I just revealed it to Hawk, I guess. I say it out loud. Don't worry, Nolas, that one was fake. We gave him a fake one.
I'm actually asking at the DM to the character, how do you know it's a fake mask?
Oh. Because we actively made a fake one for...
Yeah, but how do you know? You wouldn't... Did you remember specifically?
Well, wasn't one of the fake ones a bomb, though? Like the one that blew up in the...
you're talking about, when we found a fake one, right. Didn't we make another fake one?
You did make another fake one, but you made it so good that it looks exactly like the real Dragon mask.
Right. But we knew that we made a fake one, and that's why... Okay,
There's
maybe
a
I'm
potential-
wrong.
Let's just check to make sure it's not real. Let's just make sure
Someone's
who's
going to have to
got
listen through all 3 seasons to figure all the
I
equipment.
know, yeah.
All right. Anyway, but
But yes, there is
it's
a blue dragon mask. And it looks exactly like the black dragon mask, except
Right.
in blue color. And
Right.
Let's pile everything into our little house.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I've got this bag of holding here. Let me just look through and pick
You
up
got the
good
bag of
stuff.
holding back? Is the flying carpets in there?
Yeah, I showed you that already. Here it is. Look.
Actually, do we have both flying carpets now then?
yes,
No. We lost the first one when we went into the...
But
That was the one that was in the bag.
yeah.
When did we
Yeah.
get a second flying carpet?
We never got a second one.
No, we just had one.
I thought we got a second one because we got a bigger one.
No.
Yeah, we just had
We never had the one. If I remember right.
Yeah, we only ever had the one, and I kept it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Is the Horselina that we resurrected the same as the Horselina from before?
I assume
that is a
I
cool
assume
song
the actual
question only for you.
Horselina
Well, we do.
was teleported.
Oh, yeah,
here.
it was. Yeah, she was resurrected after she got eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
totally.
that's the same
took
one?
Yeah, it's the same
yeah,
one.
same one. Also, just as point of information, this is why I love Dungeons and Dragons.
We're taking a
Unintended
good,
consequences.
we're taking 20 minutes to discuss the minutia of
I'm
like
gonna look through my pictures.
what isn't like still viable.
All right, Hilla sidles up to Hakaliana, still with hands outstretched, and tries to reach out to like take Hazarwan from her. Just give it to me, and I'll make sure that we get it put somewhere safe. Okay, there's a very dangerous, evil, magical artifact that wants to make you its slave.
Well, I mean, I haven't attuned to it yet, so it has no power
Yeah,
over me.
don't do that. Let's just not do that, okay? Nobody here. She looks around at everybody else. Well, Vondel, I mean, I don't have to tell you, but you especially, Dolas.
I'm inside the gym.
yeah. Vondel's inside the gem.
All right,
It's
we
you-
all have
it's
to
you,
agree.
me,
Let's
and
keep it
Hakaliana,
away from Dolas.
Also,
especially.
Miles' message, you guys have a lot of explaining. You guys
I thought it was a very well phrased wish. I did not see those potential consequences.
Oh, the Tomb Killer, the like shotgun thing that Mackenzie Mormont had.
Oh, yeah.
I fired that a couple times.
That wasn't technically yours, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was everything that I had.
Think
in
how
my
crazy the
possession.
pile would be if it's everything you've ever handled in your life.
It's a lot of penises.
Yeah, so you have a giant mountain of treasure, a blue dragon mask, Hazarwan. The mall is back.
I am trying to take Hazarwan from her.
Well, I don't think there's any reason for you to take it. I've been holding the Black Razor for some time and haven't felt any temptation to use it until now, this moment of necessity. So I think I'll put it in the bag of holding and we'll keep it there safe.
Okay, I'm trusting you, Hakaliana. I believe in this new you. Prove me right.
I turned to Pilla and goes, which one of us is going to explain this to Vondel? If we play rock, paper, scissors.
Rocks.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Terracaster. Scissors cuts paper. Shears paper. Was it boulder paper shears?
Or like parchment.
Parchment boulder shears.
Boulder.
Look, we all bear responsibility for this. We all vetted the wording of the wish, and nobody objected.
Yeah.
I did freeball it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't exactly read it exactly as written, but
Yeah.
you were close enough. You paraphrased.
We got a lot of treasure back now.
I can't believe I got to explain
I
this.
think you're gonna have to pick through this huge pile of crap, Hakaliana, and decide which of it you actually want to take with you.
Yeah, we should start loading everything onto the wagon, and we should start making our
We
way
need
out of
like
here.
piles of children's stuff.
I don't think we need every hand axe.
Like your first
javelin you've ever
loincloth,
thrown.
your practice sword.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find my old D&D notes.
Like soothers, but orky soothers are probably like.
Well, you didn't have this by that point.
No, they're like severed
Are they
fingers.
still on your
enemies.
Google Docs?
Yeah, no, there was. I did do some.
Wait a minute. Did you actually end up doing the Eye of Groups thing? I can't remember.
No, he never took
no.
out his eye. No,
just in considering it.
Yeah, here's some of the older ones.
because you would get a 2-for-1.
An extra eyeball.
Yeah.
Take out the eye of an elf and put it. So
So
you have to put that eye in your own eye.
So you
No,
have
you
your
just
axe
take-
back.
No, you
You
just
lose
take the
one of
eye.
your eyes as well.
Yeah.
Right, but
Lose
you
one
can
of your
do-
eyes and take the eye.
You
of
can
an
do
elf.
two and one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two.
Eye for an eye.
2 for 1.
So it's
So
got
got
a lot
my eye
of
and an elf's eye because it's the same eye.
only been an hour. We got a lot done.
Wow. Okay. Let's sell some of the rest. Yeah, decide what you want to take with you, Hakaliana, and let's sell the rest of this garbage.
Yeah.
So DM's question then, discretion-wise, how much gold is there?
Yeah, I guess you just gotta give a number to it.
Because otherwise we're going to listen to 3 seasons.
Yeah, no, I'll just roll.
350,000. 350,000.
300?
I'll say 9,500 gold.
That's
Wow,
it.
you did not spend a lot of money.
No,
over
they
here.
didn't.
Surprisingly not. Yeah. Because I guess we kind of pooled everything. Like, whenever we got really, like dragon hordes, we just said, okay, we pool everything.
Yeah,
Into
fair.
And then I used 67% of that horde to build the first play.
Oh, here's my level
Middling
15
reviews.
sheet.
Middling reviews.
Middling reviews.
I have a ton of rations. I have like probably 30 healing potions now.
Yeah.
Miles is
Just like a belt of like healing potions around his
Miles
his
has just
around the waist.
messaged. He's going to draw the line and bring back the whole cult, guys.
Well, I never owned them.
I do have another wish spell today.
Some earrings.
You're just looking at your old inventory.
Yeah.
Just like stuff
That's
like that.
amazing.
Well, it's all back.
My bone flute. My bone flute's back.
Ah, bone flute!
I play a jaunty tune on my bone flute.
Alright, so
how about you put the
there's-
clothes back on first?
I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying Freud. Well, I might as well. It is magic armor. It'll help.
At least the loincloth and the bra.
Taylor's a little more prudish than I thought she was, honestly.
Yeah. There you go. You just found a new character trait.
Look, she doesn't want to see her companions naked, okay?
Well, she's lived a monk life. Very simple. Very non-flamboyant,
Of the
I guess.
I mean, if we were bathing, I wouldn't care. It's not
Yeah.
like, just I don't want to see that all the time.
A little extravagant. A little religious fundamentalism there, eh?
I'm just not. I don't want to see any of you naked. It doesn't have anything to do.
So I take a bunch of the throwing axes, a few javelins.
Don't forget your lightning javelin.
Oh yeah, my lightning javelin.
Oh my god.
So, did you sell that at some point?
No,
No, I threw it, and then I guess I threw it in that last fight. I think.
No, you threw it. I think you were on the Skyreach castle and you hucked it off the cat. Like you missed it and
Right.
went off the castle.
Really?
Or was it?
No, I used it in a fight like a last. Like a
no, wasn't
I think it was the
during
second
the
one.
boat
I think
fight?
one.
Oh, okay.
When we were on a boat?
Oh yeah, the boat fight. You were fighting the
Wasn't it? Yeah.
the octopus or the kraken.
And, yeah.
Oh,
and
I
you
lost
kind of
it.
lost
Oops.
it while you were fighting that thing.
Well, then I used it last.
We
session,
fought
so-
and killed a lot of things, guys.
Yeah, we've had to kill a lot of things. Guys. It's like 3 seasons worth. Come on.
There's a lot of fighting going
Come
on.
on.
Okay, the horseshoes I got back.
Oh yeah, you're gonna shoe
She was
Marcelina?
forcing it.
Oh yeah, I will do that. Can I just do it myself?
Yeah, she doesn't need.
I guess I do have animal handling.
Yeah,
Got the bag of
as soon as you
holding
put
back
the
with thing in
the
it.
horseshoes
Oh my
back on
God.
Horselina, or the horseshoes and Horselina, she begins to hover better, floating to off the ground.
Look at you, you special horse! You're so good at that.
Yeah, I gotta admit, that's pretty cool.
Tarek does the whole hand check underneath.
Yeah, no strings attached.
Horse size too.
That's pretty great, Horselina. You're flying. Congratulations. Here, have a carrot. All the carrots are there, so I give her one of the carrots. I'm like, actually, just go nuts.
All the
Horselina.
food you've ever eaten.
Like, beer, like,
Oh my god! Oh my god! The where was that undead place we were in? The Lich, when we had that crazy feast that Vonda was. The Fae.
oh
The
yeah.
Fae feast that like Vonda would just not
I'll
have.
limit to the food isn't really a possession then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
crazy.
Otherwise, we're rooting this in.
We just keep adding on to it. It's
We
cute.
just start our own inn inside the stable.
Okay.
But yeah, you do have
should
a
we
giant pile of
notify?
crap.
Yeah, should we notify the owner about all this? Maybe we should just leave. They'll find it on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is kind of a boon for them, really.
Yeah, I mean it's free merchandise for them, right?
Oh, I'm
Or
actually
maybe we
not
could sell it
in
on the way. Maybe we could sell it on the way and get some more coin for it. I don't know.
All right. Do you want any of the rest of this huge pile of everything you've ever owned, Hakaliana?
Well, my maul, obviously, and then maybe I'll keep this little fox skull because it's a good reminder of my youth. And
Make a necklace out of it.
I stabbed someone with this piece of wood I sharpened.
You can keep some of the stuff in your room. You know that, right?
No, I can
Okay.
sharpen a new one.
yeah. I'm pretty
But
also
where's the
use-
bag of holding? Let's put that in the bag of holding and magic
Also
carpet.
make yourself a nice like
shovel as much of it in there as you want.
Oh, and
yourself a nice
don't
weapon rack and
forget,
put it in your room.
don't forget you have your book back to read.
Your book.
Oh yeah!
Right.
Oh, the
Start reading.
book! Hold on 1 second. I dive into the pile and I'm
Like a
down into the
super
pile.
duck, yeah.
Ah, I come out with my teeth. Ha!
Because it's mostly weapons, you're like Scrooge McDucking around and like shoving up
It's like a rage swim, so she just takes half
Elf
the
skin
damage.
is toughened. Barbarian skin.
Okay. Oh, here's that cool animal head I wore as a helmet for a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah, Locke's done some really fucking weird stuff.
Hey, you thought Doles was weird.
It's just become so normalized. We accept it all.
Okay, well, I think that's all the stuff I need. Oh, where's the helm of telepathy?
Yep, you get that back.
I sense you guys are bored and waiting for me to finish.
A little bit.
I'm just enjoying the trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bottle episode. It's a recap.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a recap
flashback, yeah.
It's a flashback.
Mid-season flashback.
That's a great framing device. Juliana just digging through this huge pile of stuff. Oh, remember when I got this?
Oh yeah.
Can we edit in some sound bites in those episodes?
The community thing, just like all flashbacks of things that never happened.
All right, so you have a giant pile of crap in the middle of a stable. Hazarwan's been put back into the bag of holding. All the various important items have come back. Hakiana, Tarek, and the Head Smashers. What are you guys doing? Also, side note, the second thing you should do is send an apology message to Miles.
Well, let's head for the nearest teleport platform and get ourselves back to Mackenzie Mormon.
No, we gotta do something about Vondel's innocence.
Right, we were going to clear Vondel's name first. Sorry, I keep forgetting Vondel.
So-
You're just so upright, in my opinion.
You can't teleport out of the Underdark. Right?
Oh, did I ever have possession of the dragons?
The dragons? No.
No, the little
black
dragon
dragons?
eggs.
I'd say that's more of a Vondel Pala type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were
Because you guys were actively trying to
Yeah,
teach
you
them
guys are
stuff.
co-parents.
And then we just kind of abandoned them.
You kind of left them with Mormont, yeah.
Did
them in good
we gave them to
keeping.
Mormont, that's right. None of us wanted to take responsibility for raising
Yeah.
black dragons, okay?
It seemed like a very bad idea.
And Skiz has the third one.
We gave one to Skiz?
No, Skiz took one.
Oh, man.
It was because Imps put off heat, and all you needed was a little bit of heat to start the hatching process. So when you went in to steal the egg, he hatched the other two.
And it bonded to him as its mother?
You don't know. You have no idea.
What a Skizzy thing to
Speaking
do.
of, there was one more thing I wanted to do.
Okay.
I used the wish spell to duplicate Find Familiar, and I'm going to do Wish for Familiar.
Okay.
Oh.
And I will let you decide
While you're
exactly
in
what
the
happens
movie?
out of that.
Are you doing that around us or like inside the ruby?
Inside the ruby.
All right. So what's the best way? Should we just go? Should we just go directly to like try and get an audience with Broad Anvil?
You get an elephant familiar.
He won't even see us. We got to go to like the law enforcement or someone who can go around him. So if there is anyone that can, I mean,
Right.
he's the king.
Yeah, I mean, how do we present this information so that Vondel is like, you know?
What information do we have?
All the stuff that we got from Morgan's papers, it basically exonerates Vondel.
Yeah.
It explained the entire plot. I don't know why he documented it in such painstaking detail. Actually, it seems like a really dumb thing to do if you're a criminal.
It could be a rat.
I'll roll one at random for you.
The seahorse and it just dies.
You know, well, dwarves, they're very meticulous about their plans and making sure everything is
we can make
taken care of.
that
It's a
happen.
stereotype, Tarek.
Well, I mean, I know Vondel and I know Morgan, and they both have very detailed notes. So 2 for 2.
That is a flawed sample size.
Yes, very much. Out of character. Yeah, totally was. But yeah, I mean, I think with our reputation and the heroes that we are, I think we could get an audience.
You're forgetting though that we are all currently wanted in Dwarven Land, so just even
Why
going
don't we
there
just
would get us arrested.
Send it by mail. And
Can we should message him somehow magically and let him know we're on the way first.
Can we just appear as some sort of magic hologram? Whatever that is.
Is that a thing you can do, Magic Man?
Hologram.
Project ourselves into their...
Haven't I magicked enough
Magic
today?
boy?
you kind of have.
Oh, wait, you're not there. You're in the Ruby.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we'll send a
first
message
step is to get above ground. We need to get out of
Yes.
the
All right.
And our number one priority has to be the safety of Horselina. So
Yes.
I'm just saying that up front. She's already died once for you people, but she's not going to die again.
Doles has cast Wish 3 times in like 12 hours.
All right. So we
Are you
are.
like super exhausted?
I'm still at a strength of 3.
You gotta re-roll it again. Oh no, because you don't.
No,
get
because
those
I'm
strength.
just duplicating spell.
Right.
I guess let's say we're all starting to move up through the Underdark, up back to the
head
back the entrance
to
to
the Sunlight Lands.
Give
Yeah.
me a survival check because you got to find the entrance you came back through.
Wow.
27.
Nice.
Yeah.
Double
You,
20s on my survival rolls today.
yeah, you're kicking ass.
And a 20 on your perception for Hazaron.
That's right. Well, you can never bet against me on
That's
Hazard.
right.
You remember? Did you listen to this?
all three
Yeah,
seasons. I remember.
every time anything to do with Hazard, he fucking nailed that roll. Anything to do with Hazard,
Like, hold person. No, he shrugs it off.
no.
I want to do like 3 backflips to get out of here. Just tell you check like 35. A 36. Whoosh.
I legit believe he didn't roll anything less than an 18 when it came to Hazard.
No, he rolled. There was one.
He failed
time rolled-
once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a whole person safe, but it was like the 3rd time Evan cast this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a difficult way to check to come back because I had it set at 25 to refine the entrance. But you
Oh Jesus.
Good thing.
you managed to Hakliana. You feel you could adapt very well down in the Underdark. This is
I got my small back. I got sword back. Everything's going great.
Bourbon with confidence.
whoa. Hakliana's bringing back the old accent too.
Yeah, the accent came back.
But yeah, you come up to the stalagmite, and you remember you gotta like kind of negotiate around the side of it because it's hiding the exact cave entrance, and you find the smuggler's entrance to the Mithril City, and you go walking back up there. It takes you like the better part of a day to get up. But
Sweet.
yeah,
Can I read some more in the Ruby?
yeah, you absolutely
Can I be reading in the Ruby?
Who's
Yeah, it's Dolus
No,
and
you
Tarek's
can't.
turn to walk.
Tarek, or sorry, Hakliana,
No.
you can't because you're
You're tracking.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you're the one leading us out.
Mm.
At least until we get to the sun, and then I can.
Okay, are we stopping for rests along the way?
If you want to stop for a rest, you can. It just extends the time you travel by.
How long is the traveling?
Well, actually, no, because you're on Horselina, so that speeds you up.
Yeah, I could just ride horse.
I guess, yeah, the rest of us could just get in the Ruby, and then you can just take,
float
just
along.
take a flying horse.
Floating horse galloping through the Underdark.
Put my pile of stuff on the flying carpet behind me.
No, just put it in the Ruby. You don't need to anymore.
That's right, yeah.
It's true.
Just don't go back into your room with the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Doles is putting up like terrible band posters in his room because he's
I'm like,
13 now.
I go before we leave. I go inside and put a velvet rope across with a little sign that says, "Do you have a bag of holding?"
No, we need a poster like outside the.
And
Bag of holding
it
with a cross
requires
through
a
it?
DC 10 check to undo the velvet rope. It has a trap mechanism, so you can't enter the room unless you undo the rope.
So, just for understanding, because you already have a sign there.
Yeah.
We did put up a sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a skill check now to enter the room. You can't enter the room.
And
without-
Vondel is the one who made this trap because he's the dwarf.
Yeah.
He's the craftsman.
He's a thief.
All right.
And no one's told him yet.
So,
I just want to take a moment to appreciate the scene of Hakliana, barely clothed, moss cloak flowing in the back, skimming over the tops of mushrooms in the Underdark on Horselina.
So beautiful. With it-
Oh my god, she's creating the myth of the wild hunt for Witcher. That's exactly what she's doing.
That's right.
so how many more hours is that?
I'll say you get 12.
12 hours straight?
12
Wow.
Damn!
bonus hours.
Wow!
Well, how long do I get? Because I'm gonna have to read. Can I read on the back of Porcelina?
No, because you're actively tracking as you go, unfortunately.
Oh, right. So, but I need some reading time.
Yes, you
So
do.
I'm gonna protest soon and just sit and read. While you guys.
Because I mean, I am doing survival,
Technically,
but
we
not
don't
as high as you.
know that
I don't think.
you've stopped.
That's true. as
Because
well.
we're in another dimension. You can stop as many times as you
You
want.
can stop as many times.
Yeah, time doesn't really pass for us here, does it?
yeah, it does.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
time passes, true.
You age.
All right.
Well,
Doles' understanding of
Yeah.
time has gotten a little messy anyway. Being an immortal 13-year-old now.
I really think Vondel was the linchpin of this group because this just went to chaos.
Vondel was most definitely our
The conscience of the group.
Yeah, within minutes we attuned to it like a chaotic evil item. We cast the wish spell 3
He
times.
brought back a dragon mask and Hazard one.
Yeah.
Alright, so how many days has it been since we actually found these books? Like,
It's
one
been
and a
like
half
day
now?
two.
It's been 2 now. We're
Taking
to
two
day
long
2.
rests at least.
This is day 2.
This
Yeah.
is day 2, right?
Yeah, so you have to need 48 hours within 6 days.
Yeah,
It's
from when
having
you
a
started
substitute teacher.
started reading.
So I'm gonna have to put in like a 12-hour day of reading. You guys, as soon as we get out of the thing, I just like, okay, your turn. I go into the crystal and read for the entire day.
Is that still in the Underdark?
No, once we've exited the Underdark.
Okay, so you're
So I missed day 2, I guess. Do I?
yeah. So you're in the cask where the smuggler's entrance.
Has
was.
another day passed then?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at 3 days left on my super weakness.
So day 3, I'm just gonna read all day,
Okay.
and you guys are just not around for this day.
Give me a DC dexterity check of 10.
Dexterity check. Is this an effect I can see? Yeah, that's a saving throw.
It's not a save. It's a.
Dexterity is +2. Okay. 12.
Yeah, you managed to unhook the velvet rope before you go into your room.
Oh, but I put up the bag of holding away.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
I didn't go in. I didn't say I went in my room. I just went in the ruby.
Okay. Well, the Ruby's a big place. I assume you're going to your room.
Was there any chair? I guess none of the chairs.
There's lots of like rest areas.
Oh yeah, so I'm on a pillow. I'll sit in the room with the combat statue. And while I'm reading, I'm like one hand fighting off the combat.
You're like see like Dolus walk by in a house coat with a pot of coffee.
Done.
Your dishes are in the sink.
Dolus, that Quotai is starting to smell. Either get it trained or get it out of here.
Give me the rat then.
It is still in the religious.
Talk to Tarek. He's got the rat.
Here, give me the rat. That. I mean, well.
I'll give it the rat.
It's like when you call your elementary school teacher mom or dad.
Oh.
So how many hours of reading can I get done a single day if I do nothing else?
I'll say
16 hours?
yeah, 16 hours.
If you decide to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, I have to.
You need
trance.
to sleep.
I gotta do my trancing.
That's why trance is only 4 hours for you anyway.
Oh, right.
But I mean, there's gotta be time when I go to the bathroom and eat.
I say 16 hours.
If we spent 2 days, then I'm at 50 charges on the staff then too.
Okay.
For sure. Like if I even if I don't roll, I'm pretty.
Wait, it just gains charges every day?
Yeah. But if you absorb a spell with it, then it blows up.
Yep, 400 damage to everyone around.
Not do that.
And it's
Why don't
not
I put that inside the bag of holding?
and it's not a save. It just happens.
Yep.
It's like a nuke going off.
A small chunk of the universe disappears.
Okay, so that was all the time just getting back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're above ground.
You're in the Mithril City. You are in the Dwarven. I'll say technically you're still in the keg. You haven't opened the door yet to get in.
Okay.
Okay, I assume
Yeah.
Hakaliana comes inside the ruby to let us all know.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, it's your turn. I've done my duty. I've got to sit here and read this book now.
Well, Pela,
I'm done for the day.
we're back in the Mithril City. I liked your suggestion about maybe sending a message first to Broad Anvil and telling him we have new information that will exonerate.
Great. Do you have the
model.
Do you know the message spell?
Yeah.
Sending.
I do know.
You can always use your wish.
I do know message. Yeah.
Message is a cantrip. It has a range. Sending
okay.
is much different.
Sending is much different. Yeah, that's a good question.
You can burn the wish spell to.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Are you saying that's foolish? Because I've been killing it.
Yeah, you can just to duplicate a spell that you don't run
That's
the risk
true.
of losing wish.
That's
right?
true.
It's just your
It's just duplicating.
You use them in a 9th level
Yeah.
spell.
It's your utility kit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use.
Yeah, but you are burning a 9th level spell to cast a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
But it's one that he doesn't know.
There has to be some sort of official channel we could use.
Yeah, there has to be. You know what? Yeah, Tarek thinks about it. Is like, you know what? There's got to be a way. Maybe we can let an official know, or like a guard know, or something, and you know,
Without getting arrested.
Without getting arrested. Yeah. Or maybe we have informants here.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
That's the third one with that dice today.
13.
This is Dave Extremes today.
Yeah. This is why I should not be rolling wish right now. So yeah,
using another
13
D20.
on.
You're not sure where, but you're pretty sure that there are official venues to go and make contact with at least people, not the king himself, but
Right.
people in authority.
Top men.
Yeah. Top dwarves.
Top dwarves.
That there are channels you could go through to
Okay.
get a message out.
You know what? Tarek actually thinks as well. We've had dealings with the, I guess, smugglers and stuff too. Maybe they have some ways.
The knife.
You mean,
not the
the
knife.
criminal organization that we destroyed? That we killed?
Well, we didn't destroy. We just killed.
I
the
assume
leader.
there's still a bunch of them out there, yeah.
Yeah, just we don't need like crime done. We just need an informant to to get the information out there.
First, we need to get out of this tavern basement.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just trying to let's plan ahead for that, because we might get arrested as soon as we go topside and leave this tavern.
But then that would give us a chance to.
How did we get here without getting arrested anyway?
We went through the
Arcane
smuggling.
Brotherhood, smuggled you in.
Smugglers railroad.
The teleportation.
Smugglers Railroad.
Teleportation
Yeah.
railroad.
We'll call it the Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road.
Yeah. So, what's the game plan?
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna say Payla's got her nose in this book like throughout this whole conversation anyway, so she's just gonna like whatever you guys want to
It's
do.
actually pretty much only Tarek's because I'm exhausted. He's reading.
Yeah.
Vondel's studying the.
Yeah. So
it's
it's pretty much Tarek just
Tarek
setting
and
the
Vondel.
entire direction here.
No,
Alright.
Vondel's going over Morgrun's journal. So
Oh, right.
It's a Tarek run adventure.
Ronald, do you have what you need? Do you
Okay.
think, to
Like,
present
they could
your
just
case?
like rest for 2
It's
days.
just like Tarek about town right now.
Yeah. All right. Tarek gets a little full of himself and decides, okay, I'm gonna prove Vondel's innocence.
So just for
Little Tarek side story.
just for getting everyone's inside the gem
Yeah.
except for Tarek.
So for Tarek, so he's carrying the ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tarek's, I don't know, carrying kind
And
of satchel on his
homebound.
side. He's looking for a building called Top
The rest
Dwarves.
of us are all just like quietly standing down.
Looking for a building called Top Dwarves or something thereabouts. He finds a Top Dwarves store that happens to be a tailor shop. So he walks in and he asks the doors nearby, "Excuse me, would you happen to have any connections to King Bronaanvil? I have some important information for him."
What are you new here, mate?
It's called Top Dwarves. I assume you have connections to the.
No, are you daft?
All right. Well,
You're not right in the head.
where would one go if you wanted to get in touch with Bronaanvil?
The king.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you want to do that?
Cause I'm Tarek of Tarek and the Head Smashers. Maybe you've heard of me.
Nay, I've not heard of you.
Really?
Hey,
Well, can I play you something?
no! Get out of my store!
But I've got an important message for the king.
And you go up to level 2 and you line up with the rest of the plebeians to go see him.
That's
have an
all you had to
appointment.
tell me, man. Thanks. All right.
Connections to the king. Get the hell out of my store.
Wow, you're really rude. I didn't knock over like a coat rack and run it.
Give me a dexterity check.
Please another one.
Oh,
okay.
no, okay. So, that's really high. That's 27.
Yeah, you knock over
Run out.
a stack of hats, and he's like, "Oh!" You just hear like the worst cusses in the world coming out as you go streaking down the.
All right. So Tarek kind of continues meandering around.
That deserves inspiration.
Grab another inspiration there.
Oh, we got one earlier for.
All right. Okay.
For our tone.
So Tarek kind of
Bring you back a dragon mask and has her wine.
Tarek continues meander around, kind of like enjoying the sights and smells. He's actually kind of half forgetting that he has something to do and treats it like a vacation. Just like, wide-eyed, looking around.
Look at this wonderful architecture.
Enjoying the street meat from all the dwarves.
Yeah,
all
like you smell like roasted boar burgers and like onion rings. They've got like stouts of like mini casks of ale. And things.
starts buying stuff. Oh, this is so good. Oh, it's so good once it hits your mouth. And then he happens to go past like this way to level 2. It's like, oh right.
As you come up to level 2, you notice that the security here is actually very tight. That they're actually the layers are actually lettered, so you're on the C level, and B level is where all the royalty and religious affair happens, and that there are checkpoints between the 2 levels. So as you come up, you can actually see people getting papers checked and whatnot.
Okay.
And you stand out because everyone else is dwarven size,
Right.
and you are dragonborn size.
Tarek.
I will cleverly disguise myself.
Clever, slowly puts his hood over his head and just quietly gets in line.
Done.
Okay.
As you go, you just see that people, the dwarves being inspected. They get like a quick pat down. Their bags get checked and whatnot. And you'll people pull out their papers to get inspected. You see the couple in front of you, very standard fare, not really top security. It looks like the armor is there more for ceremony and presentation, as it's shiny and glossy and kind of clinks around. As it just looks like the line is very efficient, moving very fast. And as it comes up to you, you see the guards kind of look at your waist and then look up to you and go, "Papers."
Wait, did we have fake papers or something?
This is the end.
Don't answer.
Okay.
Don't answer.
We're not there.
So Tarek just quietly looks up and is like, okay, and looks at the security guard and says, I'm sorry, I don't have the exact papers. I actually have a message very important for the king. He'll really want to hear this.
You don't have your papers, but you got a message for the king.
Yes.
Does this look like my first day to you?
But please, It's very important. And if you help me with this, you'll be remembered as one of the important people.
All right then. You know what? Come over to the side with my friends over here. We'll sit you down. We'll
sweet.
post
Okay.
a message to the king.
Oh wow, that was easier than I thought.
Tarek gets pulled into secondary again.
Dwarven border crossing is tough, guys.
And
As you get pulled, they escort you into you have to crouch down as you get in kind of like the security gate, and there's 2 guards sitting down there. As you get sat down at a desk, and you notice that a guard in full regalia puts on a sheet of paper. He's like, "All right, now your name."
Derek.
Right, and how long have you been in the city for, Derek?
2 days.
2 days?
weeks.
Derek. And how did you get into the city?
I walked in.
How did you get by security?
I had papers.
Right, and where are your papers now?
I was mugged.
Right. Give me a deception. Unfortunately made with disadvantage.
Okay.
You're flying in the face of all the
Yep. Fair. Deception, was it?
deception.
Okay. Double threes.
Double 3.
Oh, man. That's 11.
Tarek's downtown adventure is fantastic.
It's like, right, you were mugged. You looked pretty good for a person who's... How long ago was the mugging?
2 hours ago.
Right. Okay. And you said you had a message for the king.
Yes.
Could you tell me what the message is then? We'll write it down. We'll send him a message for you. Make a personal courier experience for you.
Oh, really? Okay, well, Vondel is innocent.
That's the end of it.
Oh, you know Vondel Loader then?
No, but I have a friend who knows Vondel.
Right. And what's your friend's name?
Tarek
Derek.
of the Head Smashers.
Of the Heads. Oh,
Yeah.
those we know.
The Metal Bard.
Yes.
The Bard of Destiny.
We know. In fact,
Winner of Tarek.
you look very familiar to.
I get that a lot.
All right. Well, here's what we're going to get you to do. We're going to give you a quill. You're going to write down your message to the king, and then we'll get it sent off for you. Okay?
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah. So he reaches out with the pen and parchment, or the
Right.
quill and parchment over to you.
Okay.
You take it. You see 2 manacles clasped down on your wrists.
What the hell, man?
You're under arrest for illegal entry into the Dwarven lands
What?
for being an associate with the known criminal and terrorist.
I'm not.
Loader.
I'm Derek.
You're still coming with us. You're under arrest, sir.
No.
You still Dindor.
You know what?
Don't you have those?
Yeah, you know what? Tarek
Tarek
is going to cast. He's going to cast Dimension Door and nope out of there.
Is a somatic component to Dimension Door.
Oh,
Your
right.
hands are now manacles.
Right. Let me see. Oh,
If you have to make gestures, then
yeah, I think there is. Hang on. I haven't listed here.
Dindor, I don't think most teleport spells are verbal, but I want to make sure. Because we're going to have a crazy adventure downtown.
We're gonna come out of the thing. It's gonna be
No,
shitty.
it's verbal. It's verbal.
It's verbal?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say then to trigger Dimension Door? Dimension Door?
Dimension Door.
Smoke bomb! Dimension Door!
In my defense, I have 2 words to say. Dimension Door.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Whoa, that actually happened with Sphere Guardians.
Alright. Okay. Before this goes any further, Dimension Door. And I make a Dimension Door appear beneath me, and I just fall right through it.
To where?
Let's back onto this street where I had the Warburger.
Boom. You land. Give me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Made it disadvantage because your hands are manacles.
Right?
So you didn't even go up a level with your Dimension Door.
No. Because I've never been there.
Not a D20.
Oh, right.
D12.
It's a D12.
10 plus 11, 21.
21? Yeah. You managed, as you
Oh,
land.
no, 20.
20? You managed to dodge aside and land next to the street meat stand and not crash down on top of it. As you come down, boom! Hands manacled, staring at the guy who just recently sold you.
I go, hey, And I out of panic, I touch the Ruby of Homecoming, pop back in. Someone else take the reins.
Yeah, you see Terek, his hands are manacled together, and he says, "Someone else take the reins."
Terek, what happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it. And I go to my room.
Do you want me to try and remove those manacles?
Yes, please.
Kayla's going to try to shatter them with a punch.
All right, give me just straight up. Actually, just roll a d20 to see.
Oh man, your wrists would be ringing after that.
Crit!
Boom. Yeah, I'll say you channel some chi into that strike, and you shatter the chain. He still has the cuff parts around his wrists, but yeah, you separate his hands.
Yeah, you're going to wear those as a reminder.
We have a magic carpet, right, guys? Now, don't we?
Yeah, there should be a magic carpet.
I can cast invisibility on somebody, and they can just fly us up.
To the king's chamber?
Oh, I think we need to let some things simmer down here. Whatever happens,
guys. All right, you debrief him. I'll step out. I step out of the Ruby. It's time for a grown-up to take charge.
Okay, guys. They were really, really after us. Like, I couldn't go anywhere without them being there, and they were hunting me down. It was terrible.
That's a natural 20 on insight.
He's totally lying.
That's a natural 20 on insight.
I got 19 insight.
Roll deception.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have disadvantage because I'm.
5 plus.
I have 26
8.
on insight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
13.
He's totally lying to you.
17.
Yeah,
He's telling the truth, guys.
it was nerve wracking. I'm surprised I got out of there.
Well, I believe that much. All right. How should we do this, guys? Well, okay. Tell you what. Vonal, give me the evidence. I'll turn invisible and sneak into the castle, and when I find the king, I'll make our case to him. Does that sound good? And if things go badly, then I'll just run. I'll just nope the heck out of there.
You want to attune to my cape? It's a nice cape.
What does your cape do?
It's a once per day dim door.
I'm not so good with the casting of magic.
It's just an item you use, though. You don't cast it.
You don't have to make a roll or anything?
No, you got to change anything to.
It's a magician's cape, basically.
Could do that, or I could de-attune to my sword and I could attune to my ring of flying. So if I do get into trouble, I can just fly away.
Okay.
And it is the Mythos City. Like there was hundreds of feet worth of roof.
Yeah, I guess that was gaining charges the last couple of days as well.
It's probably full by now.
1 and no, I rolled 2 1s. So
No.
all right.
Well,
Does that sound like a good plan?
Godspeed.
Well, the security's very tight. You should be very mindful.
Well, I'm just gonna fly in from above. I figure.
Well, that works too.
I mean, did you get a look at the castle? Like, how is it built? Is it like
The security was just way too tight. I couldn't get anywhere.
okay? All right, I'll go try. I'll go try. You guys stay in here.
You're the worst bard.
If I run into any real problems, I'll just run away and I'll come back in here and we'll plan some more. Okay.
All right.
Kayla steps out of the Ruby.
As you step out of the Ruby, you notice that as you step out, you appear behind a dwarf who's pushing a meat cart, who's just whistling. He's carrying a satchel with over his shoulder and just whistling along. But as you pop out, you do hear like a giant like clang, 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 like kind of like emergency alarms going off.
Do I still have the Ruby?
No, it's on it's in the sack that the meat cart version.
Yeah, of course. Because
So wait, did I come out in the sack?
No, you came out behind the sack and he's walking away.
He's just
down the
walking
street.
away.
Okay, I'm going to stop him. Excuse me, sir. You have my Ruby.
What?
My Ruby of Homecoming that I just stepped out of, where all my companions are currently living. You have it.
No, a gentleman disappeared and left this bag, so I took it.
Oh yeah. Well, see, he stepped into the Ruby, and now I stepped out of it, so I'm gonna have to take that bag for him.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Yay!
Persuasion, I guess now.
Persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
I have got a 0 in persuasion. I'm going to use it in inspiration to get advantage on this. Okay. Persuasion of 13.
Yeah, this guy has been slinging street meat for all his life. He's seen all the scams. Like, nice try, little lady. I know a scam when I see one. He turns around and starts to push the.
Sir, that bag does not belong to you.
Doesn't belong to you either.
It absolutely does, sir.
You weren't even here. You just came from behind and said this was your bag.
Okay, just stop for a second.
He's not. He's continuing to push.
Okay, I run around in front of him.
Okay.
Like block with his tiny frame, with my tiny frame. Actually, I'm the size of like a small dwarf. I just like get in front of him. I'm like, sir, look, I will tell you what. I will just buy the contents of that bag from you. What do you think is fair? She takes out her personal money pouch, starts counting out platinums.
He takes the bag out, looks in, he's like, "That's a big ruby."
Yeah, and all my friends are inside of it. So unless you want to
It's a
start,
more valuable ruby then.
she starts counting out more platinums. Like that's 10 platinum. She looks at him like,
Is it really important that you get this ruby back?
dink, dink, dink. There's 15 for you.
All right.
All right, there you go.
You could not have made a bigger mess of that.
Yeah. It's amazing. Great.
There you go, sir. I'm sorry for the trouble. We'll be smarter about how we manage our bag from now
And
on.
you just seem to just be careful because the alarm's up. They're looking for something. So I'm getting off the street because sales are done for the day. But hey, you've made my next decade. So
You're welcome, sir. By the way, can you point me toward the king's quarters?
he just points straight up.
Thanks. Pale is going to stealthily make her way towards the security checkpoint.
Yeah, give me a stealth roll. And as you look up, you can actually see Griffin riders flying around doing laps around.
Okay, so she's
sea
like
level.
sticking to like
Oh man,
I
really
to the sides of buildings, or like back alleys, trying to stay under awnings.
Yeah, Tarek kind of made a mess of things.
That's a 12 on stealth.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Phew.
Yeah, when you say your friend, you know the person who knows Vondel Loader and Tarek and the Head Smashers are
But
in the area.
It wasn't Tarek. It was their friend.
Yeah,
Derek.
it was obviously a different dragon.
It was a different Dragonborn.
Derek.
Yeah, they kind of have pictures of you.
Fun fact: dwarves are not necessarily stupid.
They take their border security very
Very
seriously.
seriously.
All right, so I'm
Especially
just gonna like
after the
kind of
Yeah,
scope out
especially after we blew an outpost up.
the checkpoint.
Okay.
Just take a look,
Yeah.
like case the place. see
You
how
pop
the road is together.
onto a covered balcony. There's like a bit of like vines and whatnot crawling down to give you some cover. The alarms are still sounding off, and it seems that this is kind of a set pattern for the Dwarven Kingdom. That when these alarms are rung out, that the people clear the city streets, and you can actually see battalions and units of soldiers marching down, and they'll break off into like 3s and 4s and into search areas and stuff. Literally, like looking in garbage cans, looking in back alleys, like looking for. They're definitely looking for something. And you can see that the Griffin Riders has one dwarf who's piloting the Griffin, and another one riding on the back. And you can actually see they've got kind of like gemstones over their eyes, and they're actually like peering out.
Man, these guys are serious.
I don't know if we're clearing his name today.
They're probably gonna see me while I'm invisible, but I may as well.
Oh yeah, sorry, and give me a perception check as well.
You can use your
Perception. I roll a 1.
spell to
Reroll.
teleport.
Yeah,
sure.
lucky. I got a perception of 10.
10. You can't get numbers or whatnot, but you can definitely see that the security checkpoint that goes between the levels that you're trying to get to, you just see these gigantic mithril metal doors begin to ease shut. They don't make a sound. It sounds like they're perfectly balanced. As you see them close up, and you can see them put like a giant metal tumbler on one side, as it looks like sea level has now been sealed off.
We're not getting upstairs today. Doesn't look like it. All right, she's just gonna like kind of look around a bit more, see if she can find any other way to get up to the other level.
Give me if you're going to be mobile, give me another stealth check.
Yep. Oops. 9. Good rolls today.
It's like clanging through pots. He's in the pot district.
We always catch him in the pot district. What is your AC? 23?
Yep.
Okay, this 22, you see a barbed net come flying down and hits the side of the building. As you see one Griffin Rider like looking down at it, you can see it kind of like this bright yellow light of the two, where his eyesight is illuminated, is like a spotlight on you. And as soon as it makes contact with your face, it turns bright red, and you can hear him just like, over there! As you hear the alarms sound off.
Kayla takes off at a dash and tries to leap through the window of the nearest building.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Nice.
Disadvantage because you're exhausted.
That's right, yeah, I forgot. I should have been disadvantaged for all of these.
One day without Mono.
One day.
Acrobatics 16.
Just enough
Hey,
as you
nice.
go busting through the side of the window. You crash in and there's a lady just like cooking. He's like, oh my god, what's going on?
Kayla's like, sorry, shh. And then uses 4 key to use empty body and turn invisible.
It's like, you hear the lady just scream even louder as the half of you comes crashing through a window and then just disappears from sight.
And then I'm just gonna like run through the house. I'm looking for like any doors or passageways that lead deeper into like the building complex.
Give me
Or
another
next door.
acrobatics check just to parkour down like the down the stairway and whatnot.
Parkour.
Whew. Okay, the lower dice was 16, thank God. So that's 28.
Yeah, you
Jesus.
you kind of just like puck from Alpha Flight. You just bounce off the side of the walls like diggy like a pinball going down the chute, down the stairs, and you just kick the door open as you go running by. You see a couple of Griffin riders flying over top as they heard the scream. They're circling around. Give me another stealth roll, unfortunately.
Oh boy. Yeah, disadvantage.
It's actually just a single dice roll because you do get advantage for being invisible.
Oh, sweet. Whew, 17 plus 5 is 22.
Yeah. You notice you can see the outline of the light spot of the spotlights going on the ground. You actually manage to push yourself up against the side of the walls. You just go skimming along.
Dick Tracy.
And you realize that had you not been invisible and that light not touched you, you're good as you go blasting off down the street.
All right, I think we gotta wait for this heat to blow over. Maybe get out of the city, but I don't know if I can even do that. It's probably on lockdown. Just kind of like muttering to herself.
Hide with the meat cart guy.
All right, so Pela takes a minute to like.
Yeah, and the city streets are barren now. Like before, it was when you first arrived here, it was pretty hustle and bustle. The streets are empty now. You can only just hear that distinct rhythmic pattern of thump, 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 thump of soldiers' boots walking, clacking down the streets.
All right, she takes like a second to like kind of look at the patterns of the Griffin riders, and she tries to figure out if like there's a gap where she could fly above them, so that they would presumably be searching down and they wouldn't see her.
Give
up
me an
there.
investigation check.
Okay, that's disadvantage. Investigation. I got -1 to that, so I rolled a 4.
Yeah, it seems that you're trying to evade the spotlights while trying to figure out the pattern.
No.
You
It's
just
not gonna
can't
work. It's not
find a
gonna
reason of it right now.
All right, I just gotta find some place to hide out until the heat dies down. All right, so she's gonna make her way back to the tavern.
Okay, give me another stealth roll. Just with 1 dice roll, right? Because you're invisible still.
Just throw the gem down the storm drain.
19.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
19 total.
Yeah, 19.
Just hide the satchel in like a garbage bag that they've
That's
already,
even worse.
already
One.
checked.
You see the barbed net land just in front of you. Like, she's down there!
I'm not running again.
I'm just going to get you to roll initiative just for the sake of a chase.
Yeah, all right. I rolled a 20, so my initiative is 30.
All right, this is a 25. Well, you're on a griffin. You go pretty fast.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so yeah, you're going first. And I'll say these things are about 80 feet up and about 20 feet away as you're in this one zone.
Okay, I'm looking for, again, like, I'm looking for any cluster of, like, buildings together.
Yeah, it's
Is everything just, like, built into the rock?
Well, they're kind of built out of the floor. So, but the city blocks do work in clusters. So there's tons of back alleys. There's tons of balconies that you can run to hide to. So essentially, if you describe it, you're probably going to get
Okay, Taylor's going to go tearing off down an alleyway. She's going to run straight up the wall, looking for any open windows. She just want to crash through them this time because that'll
I'll
draw
say
a lot
the
of
first
attention.
window you come across, again, it's that wood and glass paneling as you go bursting in. You can see what appears to be an old dwarven fellow.
I'm looking for an open window.
Okay, an open window.
I don't want to break through a window. I just want to slip it.
It's not locked, but you can open a window really easily as you roll in, and it seems to be this old white-haired dwarf just sitting at a desk, just reading a book, and kind of just goes, "What? Thought I closed that window." He comes walking over.
I'm gonna silently pad around him and then like sneak down to the basement of his house.
Yeah, there are no basements in this house, but you make it down to the ground floor.
Okay, I'm gonna look around for any place to hide, like a chest.
Yeah, it looks like this guy's been living here for a while. It looks like he's quite educated as well. He's got books and trinkets and antiquities inside his inside. It looks like an old Victorian type of establishment.
Nice guy. He's got good taste.
It's surprising to see that he's actually got wood paneling on the inside of the house.
Yeah, had it imported, obviously.
But yeah, give me a stealth check and you can find yourself a good old hidey spot.
18 stuff.
Yeah.
This dwarf's name is...
Okay, she finds I'm going to say a barrel or something, that's half full of...
You can actually hide in one of his cabinets.
Okay, yeah, actually, I'm small enough. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to pull myself inside the cabinet, reach inside the bag, and go inside the ruby.
Yeah. Pale looks like a little sweaty. She looks haggard. Looks like she's almost out of breath.
Okay, guys, so...
I told you.
Bad news. The entire city is on high alert. It's been locked down. I don't think we can get out of this city level. They are currently searching with magical eyesight. I'm pretty sure they spotted me even though I was invisible.
Can't you teleport? No, that's
we should just wait for this to blow over.
I have to know what it looks like to teleport, right? To the dimension door. I have to know what it looks like.
Dimension door, yes. Teleport, you can...
Yeah. Can't teleport, there's rules you have to roll against the familiarity of the area and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we're going to have to wait for the heat to die down. Maybe wait a half day or a day, and then we got to figure out that they're really serious about security. Oh, we're in some random guy's house inside one of his cabinets in the back of a wardrobe. I guess.
I'll actually say it's one of those weird kind of old person trinket cabinets where you've actually found an empty pedestal and you just put the ruby on top of it, and it blends in perfectly.
Yeah, nice. We probably shouldn't stay here too long, or he may discover, the ruby. I already had to get it back I had to buy it back from someone who picked it up after Tarek disappeared. Shit is fucked.
We're Vondel, do you happen to know any secret passages that would lead up to the king?
Well,
maybe Morgan's notes have something.
Well, his notes talk about.
I don't think we should go to the king today. I'm just gonna say that, guys. I think it's a little hot right
Honestly,
now.
I think even if we bring this evidence to the king, he hates us so much. He's probably just gonna throw the book at us anyway.
Trying to sneak into his chambers and crap, like we were trying.
Yeah.
To do. I don't think this is.
What do you guys think?
What we need to do? We need to find an honest dwarven cop who's willing to take on this case for us.
This becomes season 4. Season 3 becomes a
search for a dwarf. I've heard of a dwarf. His name is Grim Jordan.
Is he a good?
Yes.
Is he a law?
I've heard him work with vigilantes from time to time.
Is he in this city?
Maybe. Hang on.
Is he someone that died several hundred years ago? Like most of your stories.
That's a 3.
Wow, you're killing it today.
Yeah, bad day
15 on history?
15 is enough.
Okay.
You actually do know that there is a Grim Jordan, and he's quite famous, but not as a cop, but as a bounty hunter.
Oh!
Bounty hunter.
I honestly thought you were lying, but then you just seemed to come to form at the end of the sentence.
No. Yeah, I got a lot of knowledge up here. It's not organized, but it's up there. Grim. He travels around. He's actually a bounty hunter, but he's got the ear of the king, and he's well respected in the dwarven community.
Do you think if we presented our evidence to this guy, he would be willing to take us?
We probably
safely?
had to pay him then, wouldn't
we? I mean, we would have to pay him. He's still a bounty hunter.
I mean, come on, money.
But
spent, right?
He tends to work out of the Mithril cities, so maybe I think there's a good chance we could get him on our side with enough coin.
So here's the challenge, though, and I'm just gonna put this out there. Even though we clear Vondel's name, it doesn't mean we're welcome in the Dwarven Kingdom on account of that whole Draco Lich thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the dwarves feel about it. They were kind of more pissed at us that we were willing to work with.
If we had to lie our way in, let's not forget.
Yeah, we did kind of take away their dragon's moot.
I mean, he just doesn't like us, period. So, I mean, he's not going to be our biggest fan, even if we do prove ourselves innocent, but at least maybe we can get the bounty lifted.
You hear Vondel say, in fact, he may be even less more of a fan if we do prove my innocence.
I think maybe we try and get this bounty lifted from not inside the Mithril City. I think we try and work diplomatic channels. Maybe we go back to Waterdeep, we work through diplomatic channels and try and get it solved that way.
That's definitely looking better right now.
My intelligence of 12 is speaking to you.
Every day, you sound wise beyond your years.
Yeah, every now and again, you give us a nugget of wisdom. So
but not wisdom.
Only intelligence, pure smarts.
Pure smarts.
Well...
Okay, yeah, I mean... Well, I tried, and Pela tried, and the security just got harder and more intense.
So wait, how are we going to do this then? Is one of you going to teleport us out of here?
Or maybe we can use the Rainbow Road to get back out.
I only have a scroll of healing word. We definitely had a scroll of teleport somewhere.
Yeah, scroll teleport, and also you can use your wish to do it too.
Yeah.
Well, how about Vondel just uses the scroll?
Yeah.
And we can get out of the city.
We'd have to exit the gem first. I'm pretty sure, otherwise the gem will stay behind.
Well, at least the caster would have.
The caster
exit
would.
The gem.
Yeah. Okay.
So Vondel, how about this? I'll pop out of the gem first.
I'll make you tiny.
I'm already tiny.
I make him really tiny.
Do you wish to resist the evict?
Yeah.
Constitution save. Constitution save against Dolus's DC.
Just 19. It's DC 19 now. I lost
Constitution save?
Yeah.
Do I have disadvantage on this?
No, because it's a save.
8 plus 9 is 17.
Yeah, so
you're tiny.
Pela, you shrink down. You now go to the size of tiny.
What the? Why are we so small?
Well, now you said we were in a cabinet, so if we pop back out of here, I don't want you smashing through his living room.
Okay.
You are now essentially the size of a pixie.
Wow, I've lived my whole life being small, and I didn't really know what small meant until now.
You're at disadvantage for all strength saves and strength ability checks, and anytime you do damage, roll a d4 and minus a d4 from that.
Alright, all I was going to do is just move the ruby to somewhere that Vondel could step out of without breaking
I didn't
things.
listen.
But thanks. I guess this was a good idea. It would make it easier to try and sneak up to the King's place again. No, that's a stupid plan. Let's not go with that plan. Alright, so I'm going to pop out of the ruby.
You actually have to jump up and touch the ruby on the pedestal because it's too tall for you.
I'll just run up it with my wall walking ability. And then I'll pick up the ruby, which is probably the size of me now.
It's the size of you, yeah.
And I'm going to try to move it safely to the floor.
Give me a strength check.
Disadvantage. Okay. 8.
Yeah, you topple this thing over, and in fact, it actually kind of like rolls back on top of you, and it falls down, and you take
Oh god.
4 points of blunt damage as the ruby rolls over top of you.
Ow.
This is going so well.
It kind of rolls around and knocks over like a glass cup. Doesn't break it, but just kind of knocked over. You kind of like this boom, as all the glass and metals rattle around in the cabinet.
I freeze, expecting the old dwarf to come.
We should give this old dwarf a name.
Oh, he has one already.
We should give
Grim Jordan.
What a coincidence!
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's come down at all.
Okay.
It looks like when you came in, like he barely heard the window open.
All right. I'm going to pop back into... did I actually get the gem on the floor, or did it just fall over?
It rolled off the pedestal. It's still in the cabinet. It just kind of rolled around on the inside. It doesn't look like it's been played. It looks like someone just tossed it.
From what I know of this ruby, do I think it'll break if I just throw it to the ground?
Only one way to find out.
Maybe go back in.
Okay, no, wait.
I'll dispel my...
What happens to us?
I'm going to command my rope of climbing.
It's a little tiny rope now.
Yeah, there's no way it's it was 60 feet. So what has it shrunk down to now? Am I 1/6 the size, or am I 1/2 the size I was before?
You're officially. Let's get out the monsters manual.
Oh dear.
Because I was 3'8" before.
Yeah. 1 second.
We made this part so hard.
I know. It's amazing. I love it. Size.
This is the greatest. There's been no plot progression in the past 2 hours.
I disagree. I think some of the best plot is coming out of this.
We got new side characters, man. Grim Jordan.
We got Grim Jordan. I have a
Hallie on
which is
back.
yet to be announced. we have the sword back.
Yeah.
You
get
occupy
the
a
band back
space
together,
of
man.
2.5 feet by 2.5 feet.
Wow.
You're about the size of an imp, and the imp is about 1.5 feet tall. So
Okay, so
No, you're not that bad.
Yeah,
so
you're-
I'm about
you're
half size that I
you're
was
half
before,
size.
so it would be 30 feet of rope.
Oh, so you would have been.
Okay, so I'm gonna command it to bind itself around the ruby, and then I'm gonna slowly lower it down to the floor.
yeah, give me another strength check. I'll say athletics. Okay. See if you can go over the side with it.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah, my lower dice was a 15.
Oh,
Much better.
nice.
So that's 17 total.
Yeah, it's tough. You are not used to being this small, and you've also had
shit.
a really long day so far.
Yeah, I'm still exhausted. I think I need to sleep at some point.
You manage to lower it down, a soft little tink on the carpeted, on the hardwood floor. Are you popping down as well? Or?
Then I'll just hop down. I'll use my slow fall ability.
Yeah, you don't even need to worry about that.
Yeah. Pop back into the ruby.
You actually just jump boom, into the ruby.
Into the ruby. Poof. Okay. All right, Vondel, I got it off the shelf. I had it on. You can step out of it now and then teleport us back to Waterdeep.
Okay. You've seen
Frustrated at
grab the scroll, and you guys want to send him to
the whole situation.
to Waterdeep?
Yeah, I think that's the best.
Yeah. Okay. Second, let me pull up his sheets.
That's the
So what happens?
We're familiar with that place.
Does Vondo fit in this cabinet that he's about to peer in?
No, it's on the floor now.
Yeah, we moved it.
Oh, right.
That's why I had to move the ruby. Because otherwise he just would have popped out of the shelf and smashed everything.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this is I fucking love D&D for this stuff. This is amazing.
Yeah, you didn't even have to do anything. We just
I was just like, how...
Okay,
Tarek will
got
be
it
able to
up.
get through customs. Come on.
+1 to his intelligence.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be like the most beguiling of all of us.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to like talk your way through
They didn't
anything.
give me a chance to I failed my deception rolls. Although in hindsight, I was thinking maybe I should have like pickpocketed someone and got their papers.
Shit.
But oh well.
Or polymorphed yourself into a dwarf.
Yeah, there you go.
I rolled a 5.
Uh-oh.
Where are we going?
Let's find out.
We got put. We teleported ourselves in dwarf jail, didn't we?
Into dwarf jail.
Dwarf jail. This isn't at all where we wanted to go.
I've got it.
Okay, Vondel.
Yeah.
Don't think about jail. Don't think
No,
about jail.
it's the scroll mishap.
Oh.
Oh, you can set this guy's house on fire.
1 second, I gotta find the scroll mishap.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Scrolls.
I probably should have read it out.
Damn it, Vondel, you had one job.
Yeah, you're the smartest now, aren't you?
Yeah, I even used guidance on it and it came up to a 9.
Oh god.
Scroll mishap, come on.
Oh yeah, I probably should have because I can reroll skill checks.
Yep. This is amazing.
Miles is gonna be so upset with all of you.
God, for one day. One session. One session he's gone for. And everything goes off the rails. If you wanted to know how important Vondel
It was like a dream sequence of like Cochleana riding naked on a floating horse through a mushroom kingdom.
She's having her Yellow Submarine music video right now. Just...
3. Oh. Okay.
Oh god.
Wait, let's wait for James to get back here.
Yeah. 1 second. I gotta. So it's the teleport scroll.
Oh yeah, there's a mishap table here.
Oh yeah, no, it's something else has happened.
Oh jeez.
Okay, what happened?
We're about to find out. Oh boy.
Oh, I do have to roll on that. Okay. Let's roll this up. That happens. Okay, let me pull out a map of the Sword Coast.
Oh Jesus.
All healthy noises.
Hey, but you know what?
Hey, at least
Silver
we're not in
lining.
Mithril City
Yeah,
anymore.
silver lining, not in Mithril City. But if we're still in Dwarven country, that might be.
If we're in Thay, I'll snap.
Vondel. I'll snap.
Oh man.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Oh shit.
So, Vondel miscast the spell. There's kind of a static pop and a womp, womp, womp. You see him pop back into...
Do we see that? Are we
No, we don't.
No,
we're all in the gem.
He comes back in the gem. His face looks white as a ghost. He says, I don't know what happened, but we're in Thay now. And we're going to call it a break right there.
Can you message him?
And we're back. We decided that we're going to actually call this episode a little bit early. We're going to do like a bit of a summary because this is too much happening without Miles.
It's just perfect to end here it is.
Clearly, Miles is the linchpin to this group.
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, there may have been other people and other characters that got us into this situation, but we lean on Vondel to get us out of shit.
We expect him to tell us what not to do.
Let's start from the top.
Yeah, summary what's happened so
Okay,
far.
we got Hakaliana out of the gym.
Yeah.
Naked.
Yep.
So
Naked,
things
though.
started off well.
Yeah.
Things started off well.
And I wouldn't. This one we're not going to say we. You got me out naked.
Okay, alright. I got it.
14-year-old Dolus
14-year-old Dolus.
wanted to see boobies.
So, and then we attune to a chaotic evil monster device.
Yeah, an evil soul box.
Right? Once again, our conscience was not there, aka Vondel, in real life. So we saw no problem with this plan. We gave the customary for Vondel, and that was that.
So then we made our way back to the hotel.
Yeah, through the Underdark. Actually, Hakaliana was very good at
right.
surveying and survival and getting us through the Underdark.
And
No problem.
Horselina had their floating horses.
Yes.
Oh no, not yet.
You guys actually
because we casted the spell at the
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sorry.
But Hakiana actually avoided about the 3 or 5 preset encounters I had in case you messed
Nice.
up the survival.
Nice. Oh, good stuff.
So then we got to the first leg of to the edge of the Underdark, back to where we kind of got into the Underdark, and we took a brief respite.
You're forgetting the whole thing at the Fungus Glow Inn where you got everything Hakliana has ever owned.
Yes.
No, I was gonna say yeah, and then we got into that part where we finally wished all of Hakliana's stuff back.
All of it.
Yeah, but due to the wording and the monkey paw nature of the wish, we got back everything that Hawk and Hakaliana had ever owned.
including Hazarwan.
Including Hazarwan, the sword of death that we took great pains to get rid of.
Swordgate has come back.
Swordgate has come back. Swordgate, we
can't
we
quit the game.
Yeah, you can't quit it. We went through a whole Lord of the Rings side quest to get rid of this goddamn sword, and it came back. Tarek and Pela were very on guard, but you know what? The new Hakaliana, we've put our trust in her.
She is a better person now.
She is a better person. She is neutral.
Chaotic good. Chaotic good.
Okay, good. That's right. So yeah, and then we moved on to the next step, which was
Tarek's big adventure.
yeah, true.
I want to hear someone else narrate Tarek's big
Yeah.
adventure to see how they interpreted the story.
I gotta say Pela.
Yeah. All right. Well, he didn't really explain to us, but Tarek did an admirable job of trying to be the face of the group, and somehow failed miserably. Basically, handed himself over to security, all but admitted who exactly he was. Oh yeah, no, my friend Tarek and the Head Smashers.
I'm Derek.
I'm Derek of no relation. Ended up being taken to custody by the dwarves, but managed to nope out of there with a good old dimension door. Dump back out on the street, hop back into the ruby, promptly handing our ruby over to some meat seller.
Well, he left it right in front of a meat vendor. Some guy just disappears with a giant bag full of rubies.
Who thinks that? Who thinks that in the D&D world where like magic is a commonplace thing? Oh, someone just disappeared in front of me. I guess their stuff is mine. Come on. Like, I was back out of that in like 30 seconds.
That was good, like 5 minutes. but yeah, it was pretty great.
It's a cutthroat D&D meat vendor world out there. If someone leaves
So,
a giant ruby on the street, you've taken that ruby.
Possessions is 9/10 of the law. But yeah, Tarek it didn't go so well, so he handed off the reins to someone else. Pela decided to give it a shot.
Didn't do much better. Had some nice chase sequences and got to put my stealth and acrobatics to use.
Yeah,
but
You were at a disadvantage when you came out of that.
did
thing.
not work out well.
Yeah.
Not the way I wanted it to.
We went into he went and hid in the nice homely Victorian dwelling of
I kind of wanted to meet that guy.
Super dwarf.
Have a conversation with him.
I've named him I don't know.
Grim Jordan.
Grim Jordan.
Are these the bounty hunter we're gonna do?
Oh, sorry. No, I've actually already got a name for him.
Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay, what was his name? What's his name?
I'm going to wait for
Okay.
it to
Yeah,
get
so yeah, the
We get back
silver-haired
in town,
dwarf.
we can meet him.
The lovely silver-haired dwarf. He seemed to have very good taste.
Maybe I should have just asked for help. That probably would have been better.
Yeah, he seemed like a good guy. Stand-up dude. You know?
He's like,
I didn't
oh
either.
yeah, I play Canasta with the King on weekends. I'll pass him your notes.
You never know. You never know.
But yeah, then there was a bit of a side adventure there and a bit of doings.
And then Pela got shrunk down to try and make the
Yeah.
absconding
Man, how long does that last?
concentration or
Yeah.
a minute, I think.
Okay.
But when Pela came back in after like failing to
No, No, she did it.
Well, yeah. When Pela came back into this orb after finding out that she couldn't get up to the second level because the security was too high, we remembered about a new side character named Grim Jordan, who's a bounty hunter who has the ear of the king and may help us in setting things right.
Assuming we can ever find him.
Assuming we can ever find him.
He might help us out.
But maybe he's doing some bounty hunting in the Fae right now. Who knows? But yeah, so we decided he might help us if we can ever find him, and then we managed to shrink Pela down
For no reason.
to make it even harder.
Just made it harder for me.
Make it harder to get the ruby.
You escaped too easily. We better put some rockly weights on your legs.
The lovely silver-haired dwarf apparently didn't wake up from all the hustle and bustle, and then we teleported our way out.
So next time we will find ourselves in the middle of Fae, apparently.
Oh, but and
Vondel failed the scroll.
Failed the scroll spell and teleported us to the worst place, the last place he wanted to go.
I believe, to quote Miles in his message, bring it up. Where is it? Oh, good. The worst possible place for us! Exclamation point.
And see.
We'll see you next time for the Vault of Wonders episode. What the fuck just happened?